horizon, the charts are bold. DD bands rapping stories untold. Riding with rockets through your AI. Up we go, reaching for the sky. Every train home never dies. On the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, midnight glory. Heartbeat thumping, another story. Green and red, flashing voices loud. Future kings standing on their cloud. Riding with rocket scooter AI. Up we go, reaching for the sky. Every train home never dies. On the edge as the numbers fly. The pulse ascending, mind on fire, never ending. Trees of gold, endless fight. Push on through the endless night. Riding with rocket scooter AI. Up we go, reaching for the sky. Every train home never dies. On the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, midnight glory. Heartbeat thumping, another story. Green and red, flashing voices loud. Future kings standing on their cloud. Checking the charts with your AI. Up we go, reaching for the sky. Every train home never dies. On the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, tracking the charts. Midnight glory. Sanctuary in awe, it's blending. Mind on fire, never ending. Dreams of gold, endless fight. Push on through the endless night. Push on through the endless night. Push on through the endless night.
Good morning, team. Welcome to another day here at Scooter HQ. Love seeing you all here in the morning. Pre-market, let's get ready to go. As you know, today is Friday, and we are finishing up a really solid week in this market. It's been a little crazy, but pretty good. I'd say we did pretty good. Good morning, Simon. Good morning, Mark. Suckface. Hydro, Jack Deep, Pat. Ade, Mackenzie, David Bryan, Christoph Golddigger, Beavis, Julian, Morris Dean, Mike Houston, Tom. Excuse me. Hold on. I just chugged like I just chugged myself a Topo Chico. I was trying not to burp into the mic here. Sorry. I love Topo Chico. So good. Back to it. Beavis, Julian, Lucas, Morris, Mike, going in. Nathan, Hydra, Elite Trader, Stu, good morning. Jim, Mo, Moreau, JCG's TD, Trade, Corey, UC, Saab, Good Touch, Gary, BV, Ken, Bull Bullish, and the Trader, Life 12 Dogs, Tom, Jim, and Stuff. Janan Neto, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Today I look better? Like better as in like my hair looks better, my face looks better, or I just look better in general? I get like happy, I like whatever. Can it finally be your day to win the account? Yes. Be your day to win the account today. I feel it. I feel the drawing is going to lean in your favor. Somebody already made $1,500 today in your Tradeify fund and now you don't know what to do, LOL. Don't want to give money back. Don't want to make up your consistency target so high. Well, that's the thing, right? If you already made a big win and your consistency target's the limit, you might just take it easy or get another account. You can get a second one and do it and then play that one. That way, when one of them hits the target, you can move on to the next one. That's definitely helpful. Jim said, yeah, get more accounts usually helps. All right, guys. Welcome to the show. Thank you guys for supporting everything we do here. Thank you for coming pre-market and hanging out with us when we talk about the markets. Thank you for coming to the My Funded Futures TV show with me every single day. Thank you for everything you guys do. Y'all are the best community on the planet. We're the fastest growing, biggest stream, one of the fastest growing and one of the biggest streams out there. Man. Rule of thumb, Matt, don't drink a Topo Chico and chug the whole half of the thing before you start talking on a microphone. Literally. It's like my favorite things. I was so thirsty that I was just like guzzling that thing down. So good. And these are the little bottles too. They're still bubbles. So refreshing. All right, let's get ready to get going here. Let me pull up my charts. Looking at all the things we got going on. We have yellow line, yellow line. Oops, there's all my little guides here. Yellow line, yellow line. Good stuff. Mm-hmm. 92% close above, 96% close below. Good deal, good deal, good deal. Put that here, put that here, put that here. Let me just make the words consistent. Close. Wow. Boom. All right, easy peasy. Good deal right here. All right. Oh, what's market moving on here with the PCE numbers this morning? They came out with crazy. The goods trade balance. Let me look at the news here. What's going on here? Look at the goods trade balance. Check this out. They've been going crazy since the tariffs. Look at these numbers, right? This is the difference of value between import and exported goods during a reporting month. So this is like looking at, how much money we're siphoning out of things due to tariffs. And now it's like back to normal. Look at this. This is why the market's back to rallying. This is the last data point. Proves, this kind of tariff shit show is kind of back somewhat to normal. Once all that stuff was paused. Kind of neat how that works out. That's pretty interesting. But the market dipped. I'm curious what news numbers actually came out looking different. These are all kind of a wash. Nothing crazy here, I see. All basically at expectations. $8:09 a.m. Is that what it was? Ah, here we go. That's what it was. That's not the news. China violated its agreement with the U.S. Truth Social. This is a Trump tweet. Okay. That's where that came from. What? Okay, and the market just kind of took a little nosedive off of that. I was going to say, because like the news about half an hour ago really was nothing. It looked like it was a pretty nothing burger here. Trump blabbing about China. There it is. Blah, blah, blah. Market just kind of... All right, cool. All right, so we do have big news coming out, right? In about 30 minutes after market opens, the Michigan numbers come out. And don't want to sleep on those because the Michigan numbers are the ones that have been very important to the expectations and market's very sensitive to these numbers. And this is looking into the future and the inflation expectations, and this is mostly baking in the tariffs. Now, if we saw the trade balance is reflecting that change, right? and the tariffs being paused and whatever, you can understand that maybe the Michigan numbers are likely to going to reflect that change as well. The Michigan numbers of inflation expectations over the next 5 years expect it to be at 4.6%, 5 years out. It's extremely high, right? And, looking on the max here, it's obviously in the last rally since COVID, the expectations are practically flat until tariff stuff kind of made it crazy. And also the shorter term, 1 year, is like what a lot of people are expecting, because this is really the one that kind of helps forecast what the Fed is doing. And week over week over week, it's just gone up through the roof. If you guys remember January 2022 and 2023, the CPI was really high. And then it started coming down. And the Michigan numbers are reflecting that. Then all of a sudden, the Michigan numbers are baking in, the surveys baking in the expectations of tariffs and stuff, like 7.3% in this year. Powell was reluctant to cut rates, the CPI in the mid twos, right? No way we're going to get rate cuts with the expectation being that it's 7 by the end of the year. This is a big deal, right? You got this one right here. Yeah. So another number comes out today. And if that number comes out to reflect the idea that we don't have, 7% 1 year expectation, I'd be kind of happy, right? Market should reflect hopefully something less. If I were to take a guess with the current state of the tariffs, it might come out closer to 5. I don't have a forecast, but I think 7 was like the exhaustion point. I thought it would have come down last reading, but whatever. Pass your first FundedNext account. Nice. Is that normal for everybody? Sometimes some of the places will ask you to prove something, which is totally fine. A lot of times, Bucky, they do that just to make sure you're not a bot. And that's just good. So don't be alarmed. A lot of prop firms will do that if you have something suspicious, and not saying you're suspicious. It could be anything as like an IP address or something just technically looked off. They just want to make sure usually that you're a real person. That's it. A lot of times, who knows what it is, but it has nothing to do with probably your trading. And a lot of firms do that sometimes. And it's random. Yep. Probably usually just going to be like, tell us your name, tell us a little about, you, tell us about your trading strategy really quick. Okay. You're good. All right. And that's usually what it is. Everyone I've known that have to like submit a video, just like answering questions or whatever, their suspicion was always like, that they're sharing accounts or something. Rip said he make 20K in 7 seconds on that Trump tweet. Rip's shorting pre-market. Interesting stuff. Yeah, that's the thing, is like whenever you're trading, I mean, that could have gone the other way, right? And anybody that's in a position, Trump can knock you out one way or the other. And when I'm trading, I usually like to be in and out as quick as possible, especially in this kind of environment. This way you can see my total trade time is never like holding on to trades for hours at a time, right? Good morning, everybody. What's up? Man, you love your work. You work a lot, Matt. Well, I love helping you guys out. I love being here. I love being on stream. This is my happiness in life. It's really nice. You guys, Sue doesn't like having to loan me for an hour to someone else. LOL. Well, we came back. So today we'll do the same thing. After my Funded Futures, we'll come back and stream in the afternoon. Make it fun. So I came back and opened up a second stream in the afternoon. You just got your FundedNext funded? Nice, nice, nice. Good luck with that. Excited for you. What's up, Tyler? Morning's good. Morning's good. Just woke up. Just slammed a breakfast burrito. Me and iDoc last night. We're making I do this thing where sometimes I haven't done it in a while, but I make like 30 or 40 breakfast burritos. Make a bunch of eggs, a bunch of sausage, grilled potatoes on my griddle outside. We were rolling burritos last night, so I woke up and slammed one of those. Like super good. I got like a real breakfast now. It's not not like a protein bar or something. Oh shoot, I forgot to stream. I forgot to post some Discord. I'm so far behind you. I'm off today. Let me I'm actually behind on a lot of stuff today. Let me get this in here. You're right, I didn't post in Discord. I knew something felt off. That's what it was. Are we doing an ETF giveaway today as we do every single Friday? I love that, ETF Friday. These guys have made this really killer stellar killer static account that has knocked all the others in the industry out of the water. Throw it on Twitter. I forgot to put it on Twitter. Today is the last day for the 40% off sale with FundedNext. It ends in 4 hours. So if you guys are trying to get in on this, and I'm telling you guys, the last day you can do it. FundedNext is the new prop firm in futures that is, well, not new. They've been around in CFDs forever, but they're new to futures. They're trying to make a big splash with these amazing end of the day drawdown accounts that have the best rules in the industry right now. They have no payout caps, no payout split, no activation fee, no monthly fee, a DCA allowed rule, and uncapped payouts. Uncapped payouts and no daily loss limit is what's made the futures industry go crazy this week over it. I maxed out and locked in as many accounts as I could with them because the no DLL allows me to have an account that you can scale. Now, how good is no DLL, right? DLL is basically, daily loss limit, how much you can lose per day. And I'll teach you guys a little bit before we get going on the stream here. How much you can lose per day, basically, until they cut you and you got to start over the next day. Hold on a second. Where is my little coupon here? I had it somewhere. Anyways, daily loss limit is an example with some of these accounts. I'll teach you guys a little bit why it's so cool. And again, if you're doing prop accounts, even if you trade with any other company, everybody out there is grabbing at least a couple of these because of the rules being so cool. Hold on, let me do this really quick. Let me show you guys why DLL is important and no DLL is important to scalability. This is basically your ability to scale, to get your payments bigger or faster. DLL is the whole reason you can't make $1 million super quick. Okay, let me show you guys really quick. Open this up. Here it is. Okay. It's at 8:15. Okay, let's do this really quick. All right, these are the. Oh wait, hold on, that's not it. Where is it at? Oh, here it is. Okay. Normally they'll have $50,000, $100,000 account options. Pretty inexpensive, but the maximum loss limit is 25 and there's a daily loss limit of 12. Normally end of the day drawdown accounts will either have a really tight daily loss limit or really good consistency or something to keep you from advancing very quickly. And the idea that they got rid of this daily loss limit for just the accounts bought in these 4-day window, which ends in 4 hours, is crazy. Because $1,200 on the 50K account, which is the best one, it's hard to scale really quickly because when you're doing any kind of trade, your risk and reward ratio is literally going to be balanced off of this number, risk to reward. And if your risk you can only take is $1,200, then basically for every 1-to-1 trade you get, you're only going to make $1,200. If you get lucky and get a 2-to-1 trade or whatever, it scales as a multiple off of your daily loss limit because that is really your stop that you can do for the day. So you're not going to make $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 every single day with this kind of R to R. If you just hit your stop one time, you're done. And so normally you're going to plan how much you can scale off of daily loss limit. The difference between the 50K and the 100K is you actually get, twice as much buffer so you can scale twice as fast. And that's what makes the cost worth it when people ask, is the cost worth it for the 100K? In the sale, when there's no DLL, you basically are unbounded and you can scale at this rate. 3,000 a day, because that's really on the first day, because that is your buffer in the account, and then 2,500. If I make 3,000 or 5,000 or whatever the first day, the next day I got 8,000 to play with. I've got a huge buffer to play with. I'm not limited by this on a daily basis. So everybody out here was going out there to get these accounts because during this window, you have no daily loss limit. So you have 4 accounts that you can bear, or 6 accounts, or however many you want to get. You can add up to 3,000, 300,000 total. So pick and match them. Mix and match them. You can actually just take one of the accounts and just babysit it until you get your perfect setup and build a huge buffer on it, and just trade these accounts very big. And that's what everybody's trying to do right now. My numbers are off. Don't text me saying my numbers are off. Give me something. What numbers are off? What are you talking about? What on earth are you talking about? I like when I'm showing 6 million numbers on the screen and you're like, your numbers are off. Let's try to help me be a little more specific here, bud. HP and MHP? Where? HP is 21,212. That's here. Upper band? DD has changed? $59.23, $58.98. Okay. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? $59.77 upper. $21,604 for NASDAQ. That's what it says here. 21,356. Okay, let me make sure I'm connected. Thank you guys, if I was disconnected or something. $21,604. That's what I have. NASDAQ says $21,166 and $604. You get your market data from, I guess, TradeAvate, I think, or through them, essentially. Guys, this is matching the table, so NASDAQ risk. Make sure y'all are all connected to the platform. Risk interval 218, so 400 and something points. Yeah, that's right. Your line at 21,256 is 21,356 in the Discord. You have to trade FundedNext once a week after you activate it. And when you go funded, it's once a month. So are my numbers off? Somebody said my numbers are off. They match the tables, so I don't know. The sale ends at noon today. Noon today, so you have 3 hours left. HP and MP are 212, 256. Nope, they're good, man. This is what I have in the Discord. Oh, 356. Oh, you mean this number right here. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Well, you got to tell me which one's off. Yeah, this one. That one was off. That one's at the wrong spot. I get it. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Does Fundedex support trade of it? Yeah, they do. All right. Thank you, man. Thank you for letting me know. But next time, be like, your hedge pressure on NASDAQ is off. So I appreciate you telling me that, buddy. So no, don't buy the CFDs. I have yelled at them every day about this. They're hopefully gonna change this. See, don't at the top there's a slider that says CFDs. The CFDs accounts, we don't do that. This is not, CFDs are illegal in our country. Futures is where it is. There's a slider at the top for futures. I know, trust me, it is so confusing. I'm telling them daily that people are accidentally jumping into the wrong things. It's gonna be one of 3 accounts for futures. So yeah, I mean, don't buy Stellar or any of that stuff. You bought the CFD already? I don't know anything about the CFDs. You can tell them that you bought it by accident, that you want your futures one instead. It's not that, well, I mean, it is because the UX that we're used to is to just log into a website and then buy the product they sell. They really need 2 websites for 2 different product lines like that, or a slider at least below. I told them this and I sent them a screenshot. I was like, redesign your website. When you have the word choose the best plan, you need options all underneath the instruction and a visual cue to tell you to do something. UX design, the eyes are going to go to the biggest text in the center of the screen and say, choose. And then you go down here and like, these are my choices. It's weird that when you have like choose and your eyes, and we read this way, but you have to like say choose, and then you have to go up here and then choose, and then go back down here and choose. It's like a little UX kind of weird. Like, choose the best plan. You should have futures and CFDs underneath here, the instruction. And that's easier. And that'd be such an easy fix for them. Like, choose the best plan. Oh, okay. CFDs or futures. And then, let's pick it there. Oh, here's the futures ones. Bingo. And yeah. So hopefully they'll change it. On the stats, it usually will show up once a day, so they might have not updated the balance. Are we going long or short today? Probably, hopefully long today. I hope. Guys, welcome to the stream. Thanks for showing up. Can't use a CFD in the United States. Yep, you can't. So don't get the CFDs. Thesis from here. Well, basically, I don't do my thesis till pre-market until market starts. Right now, we are bullish across the board. All things are bullish stat-wise. We should be in bullish monthly map. We should be above MHP. We should be DD ratio greater than half. So all the signs should be bullish. NASDAQ is supporting inside of the DD bands right now, which is pretty normal for a normal bull market. 92% of days close above, 96% of days close below, 90% of days close above orange. So at least we have support today from here, and we're going to be supported by liquidity maps when they come out. We have supported this margin buffer limit pivot, so that's good. That gives us freedom to run to that 537 level. And S&P is pretty normal. I'm looking for dip to bounce off of and long, strong pivots at the open, hedge pressure, and bull zone, just like yesterday, BLU. Should be good and easy on that. All right. We have Michigan numbers in 30 minutes, so don't be in a gamble position at 10 o'clock Eastern because the market will probably flip up and down pretty quickly on those Michigan numbers. If I were to take a bet, the Michigan numbers are going to be a huge beat because we don't have as much kind of tariff built into that equation as we did last month. And therefore, we shouldn't be expecting a 7% one-year inflation target. I think that overshot last time, so it's going to undershoot this time. The tariffs are already paused in the last number. And I was really alarmed that they actually didn't come down, on those estimates, expectations. But there should be a little bit more faith in the trade war resolve, especially with the recent news from the courts and recent news about Trump delaying and pausing and such, that those Michigan numbers shouldn't be anywhere close to 7, that we should probably see those come down. Definitely below 5 on the 1 year. Why is that important? Because that's projecting inflation a year out. And Powell wants, a 2% target to cut rates. If Michigan's expecting 7%, we're not getting rate cuts, as you know. And we're also going to have, I think, the Chicago PMI at 16 minutes as well. Probably not a big mover, but at least something to pay attention to. The Chicago numbers are just Chicago. It's not representative of the entire country, but it's still a useful piece of information to forecast like the bigger PMI. All right, baby. We got 2 minutes till market opens. Let's get ready to go. Strength and honor. How strong is overnight hedge pressure during New York session? Very strong. Still a strong pivot. I want to take a long out the door on the open. Hopefully resilience is pretty good. We were selling off yesterday, and it should be a flat open off of yesterday's close. And therefore, resilience is going to be a little choppy today, so we're going to be very careful the opening read here. Welcome, friends, to the stream. I love having you guys here every single day. The two red lines on the Nasdaq chart are called illiquidity pivots. They are support targets on the way down and way up. Resistance targets. Let's get ready. Excited to see what we get out the door here. Okay. Technically a small little gap down with negative res. Okay, we'll give it a second to kind of sit tight here on this one. Let me take a long just on resilience gamble. Hold on real quick. One account, one long. I'm just taking a gamble. I don't have all my evidence yet, but when the evidence comes in, I might take a stab at this. We shall wait and see. On blue hedge pressure long. Those numbers come through here. Come on. Resilience is positive now. We're trading down with positive res. It's good. The numbers that come through. Come on. I don't normally do this, but I'm jumping in on something. Ooh, liquidity pockets. I love it. Excellent. Oh, really cool. Okay, perfect. This is going to be a good day, hopefully. We're bottom bull zone. That's beautiful. I love bottom bull zone. Yeah. We're in a liquidity pocket, I think, right here. Yeah, that's good. Every single time support right there at top of bear zone. Has to be kind of in the same boat. Looking nice. So almost EST on NASDAQ. Very nice and pretty on this one. Love it, yeah. Going to get that long. Let's go keep candles. Monthly maps real quick. Monthly map still a little choppy, but not bad yet. Let's look at SPY. You dip one more time to bull zone, one more time to bear zone top, but still okay. All right. The SPY could fall another 25 points before it bounces. So I'm going to take a one small pivot here. Resiliences are positive. We're below the box. That is good for a long. All right, hold on. There you go. That's what I want to see, NASDAQ. NASDAQ long here, and I'm going to long again there, right at the box top. Oh my gosh, come on. Perfect. Right there, EST NASDAQ.
Order filled.
Took a long on my FundedNext account just now. Right at the bottom here, every single time NASDAQ. Bear zone top, good DD ratio, that's good. Right at the bottom is that support right there. Perfect. Adding that position. Every single time bears on top, bulls on bottom. I like taking that trade. My favorite trades here. We call it the EST setup. Is my calculation off? No, we should be good. All right, I'll be right back. Hold on. Hang in there, baby. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Give us some love here in chat. The love button. EST, baby. 40 points move on NASDAQ from here to here. Looking for... They're back up to top. Resilience is positive. We're falling the top of bear zone. We should be good. Should be good. 6, 9, 30. There it is. Okay, that's actually bear zone top right here. My bad. I was in just a little early on this one. Okay. Add one more to that. It would be very unusual for it to continue to sell off from here. Come on, baby. This would be very unusual to sell from here. Everything looks good. Everything looks good. Positive res, bear zone top. I would be very confused if this fell and didn't support. My position's kind of not so good. I got in a little early. Don't Nvidia again. Yeah, I know. Jesus, NASDAQ, you're falling through all my strong pivots here. Let's look at SPY. SPY's really close to its pivot. If this is the one time this zaps me, I'm going to be very pissed. Come on, NQ. Hang in there. Cool. Nvidia's at its support. All right, cool. Now resilience is less than 0. All right, let me see how I want to handle this one. Why are my candles not showing up? There we go. Took a little heat on that one, but should be okay. I blame the delay in my candles for this. All right. Hang in there, baby. Hang in there. My entry was absolute garbage. I thought we were already down here, and I jumped in like in a terrible spot. Come on, hang in there, baby. If we start losing bear zone top and hedge pressure, that's going to crash today. So I usually bet that doesn't happen. But this could get pretty gross pretty quick if it loses. Should be all right. Should be good. Should be good. Should be good. Yep. Go. Hang in there. Hang in there. Come on. Hang in there. Get that EST. Let's go 40 points from here. 340, at least to there. Nvidia has hedge pressure bounce here in just a second. Man, my entry was so bad on this though. This is the bounce from here back up, so that's the only thing I'm looking for. And with negative resilience, it's gonna have a hard time breaking through highs. We are basically bound inside of this range here. Hang in there. Taking a little heat on this, but should be okay, hopefully. Every single time, 90% of days, we will close inside of here. Only 10% of days we won't. So the fact that I hit here, hit again, waiting for that pivot to turn, should be all right. This low consolidation is a little scary, but let's get that big green up candle, baby. Let's run it. Come on, NASDAQ. No crazies today. Now we wait. Negative res doesn't mean the market's going to sell off. It just means the market's not going to rally beyond this box here. It can sell off, but I don't use that as a sell-off gauge. So it's a V shape to there, and then that's it. That's the best I'm expecting. if this loses and falls to here, I mean, we're going to crash pretty damn quick. Okay. Still don't like what I see. Let me keep it close to 2 on the next bounce. This, I was off because I thought we were already down here, and I was staring at this all wrong. That's kind of my bad on this one today. So a pivot off of here, back up is what I'm looking for. I might trim down in case the news comes out. 3 minutes till Chicago PMI. Let me trim the 2. Even lower. Very bad on this break. Should hold here, but we'll see. We'll see. Should hopefully pivot from there. This is exactly where the market is balanced. I'm not expecting a sell-off. It should hold. 304 level should be pretty good to hold. But if we lose this, it's very bad. Like, I'm talking crash bad. Like, the market just falls apart. Everything should be good, at least for a retest. I mean, the market would just falling down here and then crashing out would be the most unusual part of a most unusual day, trust me. So, usually find liquidity there. So we'll check Nvidia. PMI in 30 seconds. Well, it's a Chicago PMI, right? Usually Chicago doesn't really do much to the market. Man, I so thought I was at the bear zone top when I got in, but that's okay. Nvidia is breaking hedge pressure, so it's getting a little downward pressure here today. Should be okay to bounce, though. Things aren't getting worse, but yeah, this will be kind of bad if it does keep falling. This is bad if we lose this yellow line. If it doesn't recover very quick with just a nice little green recovery candle, this could crash the market today. If I take a loss, I take a loss. Should not break this. Should not break that. Hang in there, baby. There we go. Come on. Get that liquidity there, baby. Let's go. Checking out my Fundedex accounts here. We should be good. Yep, we're good. We're good. We're good. There we go. Come on. Stop teasing us, market. Hang in there, market. It's gonna hold. It's gonna hold. Fingers crossed it's gonna hold. Look at liquidity pockets tend to hold very well. It should hold. Come on. Engulfing green candle. Give it to us. Don't give us red. I don't want a crash day today. Come on. VIX is starting to trade up a little higher. This isn't good. Come on. You know you want to hang in there, baby. Green and golf. Come on. Golfing. Green and golf. Play the pump song? Oh, you guys want to hear the pump song? All right. Oh no, where's my headband?
Rocket scooter blazing through the marketplace, changing lives with just a click. Set the pace, grace to build new path, to soar and fly. Financial dreams now reaching for the sky. Using liquidity map just while
Hold on.
speed, hearts in sync. On the edge with what we need, minds in link. Count the coins, stack 'em high, aim for the stars. Never ask, never wonder, reaching far. Raise the fist, shout it loud, feel the power. Breaking chains,
Go up.
shake the crowd.
Go up.
Every
Go up.
click by click, a new world ignites.
Liquidity pocket hold. Liquidity pocket hold.
Countless days.
Liquidity pocket hold. Hold.
Bank, a revolution. Numbers rising, fueling dreams. A solution. No more fears grip tight the reins. Dreams unfurled. Freedom's call, breaking chains. Change the world. Rocket power in
It's not good.
Feel the rush. Flashing lights in
I'm not liking this at all.
time to hurl.
You heard the song. The song says rally.
The battle won. Rise and run. Counting dollars on the run. Victory begun.
We're losing very, very, very key levels here. Not good. I feel like I should be like catching flies with chopsticks, channeling my inner Miyagi. Are we out? Have we depleted the monkey paw? It's like out of uses, so we've basically like lost its desired effect. LP give us a scare here. All right, bye. Out.
Feel the power. Breaking chains. Shake the crowd.
Boo.
Click by click, a new world ignites. Bright blaze. Ride that scooter through.
All right, this is it. Market's coming down today. This is bad. I closed everything. All right, not good. We'll hit EST and S&P one more time. I'll take another stab down here at the bottom. Boo. That fought and that did not hold. So we're gonna get out of the way on this one and get one more pivot and about 15-20 points lower on the S&P. So maybe 58, 70. All right. No. That's okay. We'll try one more time in a little bit. Buy at lower support here. I'll try one more time. Man, I hit that one hard too. Okay, so let me to clean up this a little bit. Next level target SPY. We have a bounce here and a possible bounce there. This will line up with this 22,110 on NASDAQ. If we get back above here, I'll take the long on NASDAQ. We got that crazy little flush there, but if we get back, I'm back to longing at that same spot. And S&P, one more dip lower, I can take a long off of this as well. That flush is pretty nasty. It should have been holding here. No good. Yeah, maybe Michigan numbers will come out in 6 minutes. All right, so the monkey paw song had the less desired effect this time. Not a big fan of that. All right, let me play with another one of the DOMs here. I'm gonna try trying a different one of my accounts here. I'll try the fatter account. All right, let's do this one. We get right back above that 304, that similar level. I'm willing to get back in on a long at the same spot. Measure this area right here. All right, lower LP on S&P is always strong support as well in that same area. It's pretty gross to lose a liquidity pocket on NASDAQ, so start building one more position and let's trade in the S&P this time. So this is usually not expected. If we get right back above here, it's back to longing on this one. So I'm going to watch S&P. That's kind of the better, stronger of the two. And resilience is just really nasty. So basically all that tells you is that unless the stocks improve, which they're not, inside of here, this is basically the high of the day. So I'm going to wait till a little bit lower from here. This is roughly about 20 points of length in the S&P, roughly 40 more points in NASDAQ, probably close to this 212 level right here. NASDAQ support. Second support. Let it fall one more time before I take a long. S&P is doing kind of okay. Let's watch Nvidia really quick. Nvidia's recovering. Oh, that's exactly what happened. Nvidia just completely collapsed through. And liquidity is here inside of Nvidia as well. So Nvidia here and here is probably a support. Maybe I will. I can take Nasdaq one more time. Nvidia breaking 135 would be highly unusual. So here is a bounce. What I'm looking for next. Oh, all right, one more dip. Let's turn this day green, baby. Let me get prepared on my FundedNext here. That flush was, I don't really trust that flush was market crashing though. This will take one position down here at this bottom support. Don't want to risk it though for another 40 points. This can be about 800 bucks if I just do it on one. What's that volatility doing right now? Got 2 minutes until the Michigan numbers come out, so I'm just going to chill. Now, the Michigan numbers, I think, are going to be a beat. So let me do something that I don't normally do. Let me put one contract on the table. I do think it's going to come out as a beat. I'll just do one this time and just see what happens there. Just one. If it dips, I can add back in at my lower support and should be fine. Nvidia is at a support as well. Honestly, I think the Michigan numbers are going to come out great. And I've got a long from here, and I'm going to double down right there. QQQ is below. Here we go. Come on. Keep moving, baby. Oh, Chicago PMI. Was earlier, and Michigan numbers just came out. Forecast 53.2. Let's look at the inflation expectations numbers. Come on. There we go. Michigan numbers come through. 6.6 on a 7.3. That was a beat. That's what I was expecting. That's good. Looks like we're moving on that. I love that. I love that. All right. Excellent. Back up to EST every single time. Yeah, this is good. I like to see that. All right. Good, good, good. I just basically gambled on the beat, which is good. All right, let's let this guy ride, baby. Let it ride. Loving it. Loving it. The original trade I wanted. Let's go. Resilience is still negative, right up to half gap, which is the point. Yeah, looks beat. I mean, that was easy to predict that beat. Trump's pausing the tariffs. Michigan numbers expected to come down. That was a worthwhile gamble. All right. We'll check this really quick. There's support at bull zone. QQQ kind of at that same supporting spot here for EST trade time. Entry point number 2. Let me check something really quick here. It'd be unusual to fail this a second time. What am I trying to do here? Perfect. Right above yellow line. Let's go with that long. Let it rip. The question is, should I add to my position at bull zone? I mean, at hedge pressure. EST. Second trade I had earlier. Add right to it at that little dip. Boom. Okay. Write it up. LP again one more time. LP to half gap. I was just betting on the Michigan numbers coming out as a beat because the tariffs are coming down. They were baking in some really, really high expectations. Now my trade I'm looking for is from here, through there, through there. This is roughly 60 points of run from here. About 360, 380 is my target. If it holds, that's what I'm looking for. I'm out. LP trade every single time. I love it. 90% chance. The one I tried to make earlier, failing, and now we're getting back to normal. This should be good. Run it a second time. Break that high. Break that range. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Revised consumer sentiment indication and numbers. Come on, break that range, baby. Break that range. Let's go. Come on. All you need is a pop. Let her rip. Let her rip every single time I make this trade, every single time. Every single time, say it with me, chat. Every single time. Need some water. Our reports are here at 380. All right, I'll be right back. I need water. It's like crazy hot in here for some reason. Let me go turn the air down. Hold on. We'll check SPY. Make sure SPY's not hitting its resistance. Res is still negative. SPY staying at the bottom of the box. That could be the first sign of resistance here. I don't know if we get the full 360, but let me go ahead and trim down to 1 to hold a runner. Res is negative. Why are you longing? Because resilience doesn't tell me to long or short. Resilience tells me the pivoting action at this box right here. Resilience tells me this box is now resistance. So I'm going to exit my long pretty quick. Again, resilience tells me that we are resisting from here. Watch, I'm going to close my position right here and it's going to tank. Just a little bit. 380 is basically it. But S&P is now hitting its box by proxy. I've got, so I closed that one out. I got one more I'm still playing with, which is this one. This is the last one I got open. Now I'm going to start trimming this one to take a runner. As we're approaching this resistance with negative res, it's resistance from this area. It doesn't mean that it's going to sell off. It just means it's going to have a hard time advancing. So now I have 3 contracts on this one. I'm going to trim down to 2, and then I can maybe, if I get lucky, just a little tiny bit of extra juice on this. But in reality, this could be the end of the move. Resilience isn't positive enough for a breakout, so I'm going to actually close that out as well. This is base. I might get another bump that I'm missing out on, which I'm okay with, but I'm going to give it better, like more time to have conditions get better. Whew. Anybody got a Xanax? I know, dude. I'm like having a heart attack with this one. That was really tough. Took the long, lost it. Took a flip on the numbers. I usually don't bet into news like that, but I had a really good suspicion that was come out as a beat. It's been dropping tariffs. The Michigan numbers, no way, are going to come in worse than expected. Inflation was, the last week's numbers was already worse than expected, which didn't make sense. 7% made no sense. They'd already paused the tariffs at last month's numbers. That's why I was a little confused last time, because I was like, yes, last time I remember having the same conversation. I was like, you know what? It's going to be like, it came out as 7. I thought it was going to come out closer to 5. I'm like, tariffs are paused. It's definitely come out closer to 5. It came out as 7, and I was like, that's way overshoot. There's no way it was going to be worse than 7. The tariffs were even paused last month before these numbers came out. So that was a good gamble bet to make. I put a contract on that, and when we blasted through there, I just slammed long in all my other accounts, which is pretty good. 2 of my accounts are red. 3 of my accounts are green. Let me give you guys the final tally here. Always full transparency here on the stream. As you can see, it's kind of greenish for the day. This is down 4. This is at maybe 5. So 2 of my accounts are still red. 2 of them are green. So these are the 2 on the stream were red. They were down about, this one was down 4K and this one was down 4K. So it took a pretty decent hit, but I got half of it back. Then when we fell to lower bull zone bottom on SPY, I started longing the other 3. Now that resilience is negative, this area, and actually say it's probably closer to 360, not 380 as the resistance now, because the lower box is also resistance. I'm not going to chase along from here until resilience is better, which it actually is, which actually now looks kind of good. What do I want to trade this, though, from here? Resilience is positive on the S&P. Let's do it. Now through the box, although it's not much movement from here, though. It's another 10 points. I'm going to take a 1-to-1 trade and 2 S&P contracts longing that one. Right at the box. I know this sounds crazy, but I'm going to take a long bet on the top here to bet that the box doesn't resist. With res getting better, this is only better for a gap fill. And of course, as resistance here, now I'm actually going to get back in. But something small in S&P is not going to move that much. And this is to go, let's go to S&P. I know it's crazy chasing the high, but res just went positive. Let me take that bet. We should be good. This is going to be 12 points higher from here, so right about 21 on S&P. Res just flipped positive. So inside of the box, a breakout to here goes another 10 plus points. This is a if we break. Dude, sometimes bull markets just going to be like this, guys. Like bull markets are going to be like super good. They'll be shit for a minute and then dive right back in, you know? Ooh, did that break, baby? Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's go, baby. Ooh. Resilience is never fucking wrong. Resilience never fucking wrong. Never fucking wrong. Take profit on that too. Resilience is bay. Resilience is bay. I could have got maybe 4 or 5 more points on that, but big exhaustion candle. That's it. I hit that in both of these accounts, same thing, and now they are less negative, which is good. Ooh. 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 Now we wait. Oh, I need a fucking Xanax. Oh my God. Oh my God, guys. Do I listen to Paul Wall? I haven't in a long time, but I actually have met Paul Wall before because a friend of mine is godparents to his kids. I had Mexican food with Paul Wall one time. 10 years ago. You like Paul Wall? It's been dude, old school, man. Sitting sideways. Dude, this is like throwback to college, man. Middle school. Res is positive. Yep. Res is positive too. Fill the gap. 21. Again, I don't bet from here that we take a big up move until things improve. I'm going to wait one more time. Big candle came up. Bottom of the box. I can take another 10-point scalp on this if I wanted to. Let me let this support down in this area right here. You met Paul Wall in Sacramento in a Mexican taco truck at like 2 a.m. That's awesome. Is he at Trillburger today? Oh, nice, dude. Nice. I still haven't been to Trillburger yet. I've been like definitely meaning to check it out, but every time I've wanted to, I always drive by and the line was always so long I never got a chance to go. You know, there's like I heard 50 Cent was there one time. Drake was there a bunch. Like it's literally like a hot spot in Houston for, you know, for like all the big rappers are there. Cause you know, if you guys know Bun B, that's like his burger spot. You guys are into the Houston rap scene. This went from catastrophic to extremely manageable. Yeah, I took the long, took the hit, got out of the way, waited to a lower target. We hit that kind of bull zone-ish bottom. We got very close to S&P, and right when it started consolidating, I decided to take my first entry on the other 3 accounts, and then I waited. Then it went here, and I decided to add 1 contract in NASDAQ and the other 2 accounts to take a gamble on the news. I was going to add 1 and then add a bunch more in case it dipped, because I expected the Michigan numbers to come in at a huge miss because we've been chopping the tariffs down, that we'd at least pop on that. But with negative res, I know that the half gap resistance is likely the play. Oh, my fund. I forgot to show you guys my FundedNext also. So this is my Tradeify. I'm still working on getting this one positive. My FundedNext was pretty good. Although one of the accounts, this is the one account that still has drawdown. I don't think I can't fail that account today, even if I tried. So I have one of my accounts will still have the DLL. The other 3 don't. So the ones that don't have DLL, I hit those at the bottom at the same spot and played through the news. And I don't normally do that, but I was so convinced that the news was going to be a miss. And I decided the risk was worth it. There's no daily loss limit on these accounts. So I had, you know, many thousands of dollars to play on this. A 40-point dip in NASDAQ wouldn't have killed me on those. So that's good. So my FundedNext, these 3 are doing well. These are the 3 with no DLL. This is the one that still has DLL, and unfortunately I'm stuck with it because I couldn't crush that account in time. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go get water, you guys. I'll be right back. Watch some ads. I love y'all. Don't go anywhere. We got giveaways coming up in a little bit. Chat, that was awesome. Quick little break there, and we're back. Where'd all the viewers go? We are back. Literally, the 200 people leave while I was gone, going to the bathroom. All right, 521. That's it. That's a level. Now we got to see if the market's going to like stabilize from here. And, you know, one could take another trade scalping inside of the box. That's usually a pretty solid box. Half gap is usually support when resilience is greater than 0. But also because it was a flat day, resilience is going to flip flop a lot. So just be careful on here. Days like today. Topo Chico or Liquid Death? Topo Chico. That's my bottled water of choice. Good job, guys. That was kind of brutal, but we turned out okay on this. Let me guys, it's a little screenshot of all the accounts here. Could have been better, but you know what? Sometimes in a bull market, it's gonna be like this a lot. You're gonna have things are gonna look good for a minute. You're gonna take a stab and you got it at the wrong place. Manage the position real well. Do as much as you can to turn it green. Hey, what's up?
Cat, excuse me for bedhead.
What are you doing?
I saw that whole thing.
Wow.
You sound stressed.
I'm very stressed. What am I getting, a massage? I'm stressed. I need a Xanax, man.
Xanax? And I'm like, no, I'll give you something better than a Xanax.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that feels so good. Chat, you have no idea what you're missing out on.
Next?
Ah, yeah.
You know this is volunteer work, right? This is...
They don't pay you enough to do this.
No, I don't get paid at all.
You know, the song worked. It just had a delayed effect. We need to recharge it. We need to go to like, New Orleans and find like a, like a voodoo priest or something to recharge the monkey paw with like 5 extra charges.
Yes, we have to.
Yeah.
Or just don't play it for like 2 months. Give it a break.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
broke all its fingers. You didn't even, the fingers didn't go down. You just broke it.
Ah, that's nice. Is this OnlyFans? Oh yeah. You should see my OnlyFans
The
channel.
noises that you made was weird.
Is it like what is it, like ASMR? That's the sound. It always sounds like flowing liquid and bubbles and like
What sounds like flowing liquid and bubbles?
the ASMR.
Oh, okay.
Where they have like the girls like they like do this thing where they're like,
Why they gotta be girls?
I've never seen
Why
it.
are you watching girls on Instagram or TikTok?
I mean guys.
What?
I watch guys online all the time. Me and the dudes hang out. I've never seen an Instagram girl before. Are girls on Instagram? I don't think they let girls be on Instagram. What are you talking about?
Be careful. You might not make it trading on Monday.
They have these weird microphones that like look like 2 little like, round balls on both sides.
No, it's not a ball. They're ears, and you lick the ear. You.
What?
Yeah. So I watch the girls, the ASMR girls, and they literally lick the earphones.
Oh, so you watch girls on Instagram and I can't? Wow. Double standard. So, yeah, and they like kiss the mic and blow kisses at it and then like scratch with their fingernails, and the people, it's like a soothing massage for their ears, I've never actually like understood. I've just seen pictures of the mic, like how it works.
Oh no, yeah. They lick it and they make it very sensual. Like I stay watching it for hours. I don't like to admit that, but it really draws me in.
We're learning a lot about you today, Idog. Today was like so brutal.
I saw that.
My heart is racing. Not because of the trade, but just I don't know what it is.
Weather.
The breakfast burrito.
Yeah. Super salty.
Matt X rated. All right, so we're at half gap again, and things looking solid here. The original trade I wanted to get was a bounce from here to there, and I took a dive. I closed out because that was really scary on Nasdaq losing that key level. So I longed, we lost, we got back in, I longed again. Managed to turn this mostly green. 3 of the accounts are red, 6 of the accounts are green, not bad. FundedNext at the bottom, Tradeify at the top. I think that's decent for the day.
Day's not over yet.
You gonna make a trade?
No.
Which way is the market gonna go, up or down? Pick something.
Show me where it's at right now.
Right here. Look.
Probably down.
Probably down? Are you kidding? Down?
Don't listen to me.
Down?
Don't ask me these questions.
Okay, we're shorting the market. You heard her.
No,
You heard her.
No.
We're going
no,
down.
Don't do that.
It's going down.
There's all these people that may or may not be copy trading, and you asked me this question. Do you want to get canceled?
You said down.
No.
Now we've lost $200. Now $300.
Why did you do it?
Only 280.
Why did you do that? What the hell?
I thought you said down. What happened?
There's a reason why I still have a normal job. And I'm not staying home trading.
By far, that was part of the trade plan, you guys. I teach that move in the boot camp. Just ask iDoc which way it's going and do the opposite, though.
Corey's nice. I appreciate the financial advice.
I should. That would have been worth blowing up an account over for real.
That hamster has more knowledge in trading than I do.
Nah, the crypto trading hamster. That's hilarious.
Everyone just blew their account because of iDoc.
Yeah.
No, don't listen to viral polls. Do not, or no, everyone, do not short.
She's not gone through the boot camp, you guys. I knew it was going to be a losing trade. Unfollow. Why did I make you sell? LOL. This is why you never copy trade, Matt. Exactly. Exactly. Sometimes my motivations are just to like troll somebody. Why are you trading? I just want to troll someone. Wait, what? Is that a real trade plan? What? Short all in, maximum size. You're betting your rent the market's going down. Hope you're right. Pickle left, Paul buy, right, Paul short. That is a good trading strategy. Look, I go get some water and like 100 people were like, "Now that's okay, I'm done."
So don't get water.
I got to just sit here and suffer.
Oh.
Like I can't take any breaks. Algo hates that.
Well, the algo is all that we're watching.
That's true.
They
This
have
is true.
separation anxiety. Your viewers somehow now not be without you.
I really appreciate that. I wouldn't want to be without me either. Have you met me?
Yeah.
I'm pretty great.
You know,
Oh my God, look, it is going down. Look at that. You were kind of right.
Okay, did everybody follow what I did?
Follow what she
Did
did.
everyone follow?
No, you
what
can't
I
say
said?
that. You can't say that.
Did everyone not follow what I did?
You can't say that either.
Wait, what? What can you say
Nothing.
on YouTube?
No, it's not YouTube. It's like regulation. So here, let me tell you a hint.
Disclaimer, every trade that I do is a personal trade and everything is educational purposes only. If you trade,
There you go.
you're trading with your own money
SC
and you are trading at your own risk.
Hold on.
Isn't it?
Hold on. SEC, what's that? Oh, CTFC? Can I help you?
I am not
Ring.
Disclaimer, I am not responsible for any broken marriages, loan accounts.
You just made 400
Or
on
lost
iDoc
holds.
short advice. Uh-oh. Now it's printed. They made it. You gave advice. Oh no, I'm just kidding. No, technically, legally, the rule is you can't give financial advice and get paid to do so. More than 15 people. As long as you're not getting paid, you can tell anybody what you want.
Oh,
You're good.
okay.
We're just trolling you.
Nobody donate. Literally, if that's true, do not donate any boot camp.
That's actually the law. So people don't know the law. And I remember there was this one influencer that was like, it's against the law to share my financial results because that's giving investment advice. And I was like, you have to be the dumbest person on the planet to like, when they're asking somebody for proof, Humble Trader, whatever her name was. Remember I told you about that?
Yeah.
It's illegal to show your broker statements. I'm like, is it?
Well, the argument was depending on what country you're from, it might be illegal. Show your broker. I
Yeah.
read the tweets, okay?
Yeah.
I read the drama because my life doesn't have enough drama.
Yeah. It's always conveniently illegal to show proof that you're good at trading for some reason. Hey, I'm here for heart surgery. Can I see your medical license? No.
No, that's against the law.
Illegal, sorry. Just trust me, bro. I'm like Toad's a doctor. Skibbity toilet. Riz no cap. I'm definitely a doctor. You sound like you're 15 years old. No, bro, I'm a doctor. Trust me.
You still have the eye on the market, right? While I'm in here.
Yeah, resilience did tank actually.
Resilience did tank actually.
The upper part of the box. And we don't teach a short here, but this could be a short setup. You might have been right. We'll wait on this. I'm not going to short this one. But yeah, at the top could be a little tankage here. And it is a flat day, so res is going to chop around a lot. So just be careful. It's not like a trending day. Everything kind of open flat. So it's not going to take much for it to change its polarity. But yeah, so like, yeah, that is the law. You can't give financial advice to anybody while getting paid for it. You can tell anybody you want at the water cooler, like, go buy crypto, man. I love it. They can't do anything about that. You have First Amendment allows you to do that. But in a sense of you're receiving money, right? You can't give financial advice to more than 15 people in a rolling 1 year period.
Why does it have to be 15 specifically?
That way you don't get in trouble for accidentally giving financial advice to like a relative or something. Like it gives you a small circle so like you and your buddies can invest together and you can manage your wife's portfolio or something, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, stuff like that. So they keep it to a small amount so that friends and family could like, you know, pull their resources or, you know, like you manage your parents' money or something, or I manage my parents' money or they manage your money or whatever. So they don't have to go register as trading advisors so that the husband can manage the wife's money or whatever. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So they keep it like a little small window. But even so, like if you get paid for it, you know, you can't get paid for giving financial advice.
Shut up, Stu. It's not my fault you mortgage your house to trade.
Whoever mortgaged their house to trade that, I just made you. Disclaimer: she's an eye doctor. She's never traded one day in her life. Well, actually, she traded one day in her life.
I traded eye advice.
I made you
actual money.
I made you trade one time because I was at the Galleria and I was like calling you. I was like, go upstairs and close the position for me. Click the button. Everybody's putting the liability on you.
It's not on you.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Exactly right.
You have the money to bail me out.
Yeah. All right. Res is less than 0. So here's the thought on S&P. Let's just talk about this. Let's watch QQQ as well. Are we outside of the box yet? Resilience is flexing through the box, as we always talk about, and it's a flat day. So it's going to be really hard to determine. But what you guys want to know, the best kind of trade today. Are you leaving? Thank you for the shoulder rub. No, I already had a breakfast burrito. The best thing that one can do is allow it to hit liquidity pocket one more time and take the long one more time. That's a good way to do it. I can't believe I wasted $300 on that joke. Worth it. Worth it. Now I got to try harder to get this account green. That's okay. That's what we do here at the Rocket Scooter stream. We're serious traders, usually. Sometimes we meme for fun. LOL. That would have been so funny if I had like a paper account or something and I just full ported it and then made her think I was like losing tens of thousands of dollars and then I pretend to freak out and we all are like freaking out just to meme her. Let's do that one day. That'll be so fun. And you're like, Matt, you should say like, Matt, close the position. Jesus, Matt, you're going against the rules. And I'll be like, no, guys, I totally believe it. Now, like, this is my last chance. If I lose this account, I'm betting the house on this. And like, just literally just like make her have a heart attack. Shh. This is funny that little short play might have paid out. All right. So liquidity pocket long, the second trade. The second attempt at the same trade today is what I want to try to do. One more time at pocket tap. And that was actually today. And on NASDAQ, the level was 380. Remember I told you guys that today? And that was really solid. That went right up to 380, a little bit over. Let me delete this. Liquidity pocket one more time, 40 points lower from here, which should be roughly about 330 down inside of here. This is the LP, the trade I wanted to take earlier. This is every single time. EST, if it taps it one more time, the universe is going to give us a second lovely trade. So if we stay in the range today, I'd be totally fine. If the market just somehow like dips again, I'll take the trade one more time. Inside of here. So I'm going to wait. I don't know if I want to put a runner on this or anything. I just chill. All right, guys, FundedNext. You have 3 hours left, and the FundedNext sale Again, I'm going to plug it one more time. I am trading FundedNext and Tradeify right now. I love the FundedNext account because it is a no DLL, and only in this sale the daily loss limit is removed from all accounts, including when you go funded. And with no daily loss limit, it gives you almost near infinite scalability as you get bigger in the account. The account usually can only grow as fast as your daily loss limit. If you really think about what that means, daily loss limit is how much you can lose in a day before they cut you out for a day. One of my trades hit daily loss limit and I'm kind of stuck, like I couldn't get it back. My funded account hit daily loss limit, but this is the one I bought before the sale. After the sale started, this one had too much money in it that I couldn't blow it up even if I wanted to in time to get the sale account. The other three, I am not going to lie, the other three I busted on purpose. My other three accounts I literally went and blew up on purpose so that I can get the no DLL accounts on those. And these are working towards being funded. And with no DLL, you can scale up as much as the daily loss limit normally. With the daily loss limit gone, you can scale up at the rate of your maximum loss limit in that first trade, and then that gets bigger and bigger as time goes by. What does that mean for a trader? Is that with end of the day drawdown accounts, which are my favorite type of accounts, you don't have trailing drawdown to deal with, which is amazing. It just has a fixed loss limit every single day, and without the DLL, the fixed loss limit is $3,000 off of your balance. Up until you hit your buffer, and then it just stays at the account minimum. So once I make whatever the buffer is, probably $6,000, then I have to just blow up the account back to starting to lose the account. So if I get like $10,000, $15,000 in those accounts, just like these Tradeifys, I'm so far ahead I couldn't blow up if I tried. This Tradeify account, the one that I'm joking around on stream with, this one's up $42,000. The other one from this morning that I swapped out was up about $50,000. These accounts just get paid $3,000 every 10 days, and I'm just inching along with them. They're never going to blow up unless I'm just absolutely stupid. And I try to play a prank on IDOC like 40,000 times, and I might blow them up. But the FundedNext no DLL is huge. If you guys understand anything about daily end-of-the-day drawdown accounts with no DLL and uncapped payouts, it's the perfect recipe for being the possibility for me to use these accounts to get the quote-unquote $1 million payout. To just grow them and grow them and grow them and grow them and never take a payout and then take in a lump sum just to hit a grand slam on Twitter. So 2 hours left on that. Code Rocket. Yeah. It is 40% off now. So the sale is really, really awesome because they got rid of the DLL and they made it 40% off. We only get 5% off usually, and now it's 40. So the idea is that they are absolutely dirt cheap and you get up to 300,000 total with all of them. And that's who I'm trading with. And again, like I only give you guys the best deal out there that's at the time. As soon as this is over, the DLL comes back in place. They're still a great company to trade with. But this deal is currently, when you look at all the people that rate prop firms next to each other, this right now is considered the best prop account in existence of all prop firms. This is slightly better than Top Step now. The uncapped payouts is kind of where you are. And let's prove you guys that, you know, they're a newer firm in futures. They've been around in CFDs forever. I've already gotten 2 payouts from FundedNext in the 10 days I've been trading with them. Total payout with them was almost $6,000. So I've already gotten paid out. So I put my own money to it. The accounts were given to me for free. I went and bought them like everyone else. And I got 2 payouts with them. I'll show you a picture of that. Right here. I got one 2 days ago and one yesterday. These were 2 of the accounts. This one is the one that's still active right now that I'm trading. This one I took a payout and I immediately went and busted the account on purpose to start over with no DLL. So this was a funded account that I went and nuked on purpose to start over. But yeah, but total, I took 2 payouts with them already. The payout hit my account within 24 hours. And they also say if you don't get paid within 24 hours, they give you a $1,000 bonus. I think it's kind of cool. But anywho, yeah, use our code for that. But this crazy sale that it's such a big sale that every influencer out there went and got codes overnight so they could start repping it because they knew how big it was. And, you know, like we use My Funded Futures, right? And My Funded Futures is an end of the day drawdown. Their expert account is end of the day drawdown, just like this. Live funded futures is really cool because there's no consistency rule, but there's also a payout window and a cap on payouts, right? So you essentially can't get uncapped payouts forever. The idea is that most end of the day drawdowns, once you make a certain amount of money, they're going to move you to live or whatever. This is the one that's kind of like Apex, where you can just build a balance and then take a lump sum. It's the best of all worlds, and that's why everybody's freaking out about grabbing them. And even if you don't trade them, you can just grab them to have them in case you ever wanted to, because there's no monthly fee. And they're dirt cheap now. Currently, right now, they are slightly better than MFF experts. Other than that, MFF experts are pretty much best in class for end of the day drawdowns. You don't really get much better than that. And with the sale and the deal and the uncapped payout, these are better than that just for 4 days. They use trade of 8. The bias today was bearish. Bias today is still bullish-ish. You know, we have more and more news of just essentially Trump not being able to progress further with intensity on the trade war, and also the Michigan numbers came in with lowering inflation expectation. That's going to up the probability of a rate cut sooner. Wall Street doesn't hate the news that it saw today. You get payouts every 5 days, Rich, with FundedNext. Every 5 days. All you need to do is make $500 and you're qualified for a payout, which is also cool. So every 5 days, I can just ask for a payout with half of the balance. You can take half of your balance after 5 days of trading. Every 5 days for a payout. Payout 5 days, payout 5 days, payout, which is great. After 30 days, you can take 100% of the balance in a lump sum, which is what most of us are going to do. Me and a bunch of the influencers out there are all like loving this thing. We're all going to try to do it to see how far we can go. I know Tyler's doing it, Brian's doing it, I'm doing it. We're all like, ooh, this is the next big thing. That's why I jumped on it early, because I saw it coming from a mile away. I'm like, this is the next big thing. And everybody's going to want to do it. And you know me, as a trader, I'm always in first. I always see stuff people don't see before they see it. That's what makes me a good chess player. And when I heard about this and I knew about it, I said, this is huge. And then right when I'm starting to talk about it, within a day, every influencer in town that I never heard of had a code with FundedNext. They jumped on board with it so quick, because they know that everyone likes to compare prop firms, and they know what the math is to tell you like what the best value is. And if you don't know the math, I'm just going to tell you, somebody can teach you the math. The deal is too good to be true. That's how good it is. And that's why everybody jumped on it. But when I saw it, I'm like, oh my God, this is the next battleground for influencers to go out there and brag about, oh, I got 500,000. Oh, I got 1 million, blah, blah, blah. Because it's uncapped. End of the day drawdown. So you have 3 different types of drawdown in accounts when it comes to prop firms. The first one is called static. And what static does is it's just a flat balance. It doesn't go anywhere. And you start here. This is your 0 point. And as the account is moving up or down, if you pass this one level, you've lost your account. It's over. And 0, and we'll call it DD, is there. And relative to static, you have what's called a trailing drawdown. And a trailing drawdown gives you a lot more room to play with. But the problem is as you start making money, the trailing drawdown moves with you. And it continues to move with you, that at some point, you can be really green on the trade, but then you lose, and then you've busted the account even though you're green, because the drawdown follows you. It's like tethered to your balance in real time, especially in your active positions. Trailing drawdown is like Apex accounts, right? Tradeify Advance, etc. Static ETF is a static account. Apex is a static account. ETF static is really, really good, because ETF static gives you a drawdown that's really far away. That's what they did to kind of up the game there. End of the day drawdown is a blend of the two. So end of the day drawdown is like the best kind of the two, because statics usually give you a really tiny drawdown. It's hard to get off the 0 point. Trailing drawdown gives you more fat, but it moves with you. So it's easier at the start, harder over the life of the account. Static is hard at the start, easier over the life of the account. End of the day drawdown is great for the entire life of the account, beginning and end. And what you have is you have a static drawdown, and then at the end of the day, it moves one time a distance from your closing balance at the end of the day. And no matter what you do, that stays put. And then at the end of the day, it's that drawdown off of the high. And that's it. And it's a combination. It's a static throughout the day that trails once a day at the end of the day. And so end of the day drawdown is typically the preferred trailing drawdown method for anything that's not static. And statics are rare to come by anyways. Trailing drawdown with Apex is really hard. It squeezes you out too much. And My Funded Futures, for instance, has end of the day account with their expert that people consider to be the best end of the day account you can buy. So, in FundedNext, there's a 40% consistency rule, but you don't lose the account. Raban stated it right. The 40% consistency rules that FundedNext has, My Funded Futures doesn't have a consistency rule in Funded. So, when you're scaling an account that's so big, you don't even care about the consistency rule because you're not going for a payout. You're just going for building a trading account that stays there. And then as you inch forward, say if I put like $40,000 in that account in one day and completely bust the consistency, and it takes me a month to get a payout, that's totally cool because I'm not going for a payout for the first month. But with that fat, I'll never really blow it up, and I can just inch forward over time, making like little trades to go up, and the consistency will naturally come down. So with an uncapped account, the difference between the two of them is with My Funded, you'll get quicker, more consistent payouts. With no consistency rule, you can get to your target faster. But you can't scale it very rapidly and take infinite money. But you'll get smaller payments faster. With no DLL and uncapped payouts, you can get a bigger payout and take time to get there. And there's no race, there's no clock, there's no max. And that's why everybody's like, compared to the two, you want your funded account, anytime you're doing a prop firm, you want your funded account to mirror a real account. You want it to have so much balance in that account that you couldn't blow it up even on your worst day. And then you're just growing a trading account. Imagine you paid $150 for a trading account and it's just chilling there, and you put some fat in it and it's got 10 or 20K worth of fat, and you could fight with that account for an entire year as you grow it and have monthly fees or anything. And that's why everybody was like, holy crap, this is like the best thing for a trader right now. And now you understand why, right? You can actually just rapidly build that account quickly. And then once you go funded, just hang on to it, take it seriously, and grow it as slow as you want. What's my opinion about ETF? ETF's pretty good. They're recently revamping their, they recently revamped their static account to be the best static account in the industry right now as well. And static account, which is the one that has no drawdown that moves, relative to Apex. Like Apex, I think, says like a $625 on their 150K or 100K static, whatever one it is. Relatively speaking, ETFs gives you $2,000. So ETF gives you a big fat $2,000 static drawdown. That's incredible. You don't ever see that anywhere. And right now, this is one of the top 5 accounts in the space right now too. ETF's static account gives you so much buffer to play with. It's slightly more expensive, but it doesn't matter because the buffer never moves. If you get 1 or 2 good trades out the door, you're almost never going to blow up, right? I mean, I guess you can blow up, but what I'm saying is you have a buffer. It doesn't trail at all. With the static, with the fat starting balance, it mirrors the benefits of an end of the day account without moving with you. And you're going to pay a little bit extra for that, but it's worth it if you don't want to deal with that rule. And any kind of drawdown that moves with you is always going to make it harder to build the account. So in theory, a static account is the best account to build a drawdown. Now, most trailing drawdown accounts or end of the day drawdown accounts become a static once you make a certain amount of money. Your drawdown stops where the account balance is flat, like the starting point, and then you're static going forward, which is most of the programs out there will become a static after some time. They just won't be a static out the door. So if you can survive long enough in most of these end of the day accounts, end of the day drawdowns, they become static at some point anyways. So yeah. Any DCA? In FundedNext, you can. In ETF, they say they kind of frown against it. But here's the thing when it comes to DCA. A lot of firms don't police it. They just say don't do it to keep you from like making it your primary strategy. But it doesn't matter, guys. You can get around DCA 1,000 different ways. Here's 2 of them. Okay. First one, you want a long here and long here? Okay. You want a long 1 contract here, long 2 contracts here? Okay. Buy 1, and as it's falling to there, close it out and then wait 10 or 15 seconds or whatever and buy 2 more. And then you DCA, technically. So you can easily walk around a company's DCA rule. If they have, you look at their micro scaling rule, like how quickly can you enter a trade, and then you close out and then enter a trade past that window, and technically you're not in the wrong. Come here, I'll teach you guys the real rules, how you do that. Another way is to have 2 accounts, long one of the accounts here, long one of the accounts here, and split your risk up. Don't trade them both at the same place. That also circumvents DCA rules. So you have to make sure you can still do that stuff in any of these funded groups. But for the most part, nobody really cares about that unless it's your primary strategy and you're just like drawing. A lot of times, like Tradeify doesn't have a DCA rule, but I've taken like $40,000 of the payouts from Tradeify, and I've never, and I DCA every fucking day, and they've never said anything about it. So I don't know. Is it possible to trade like me, but with 1 account? Yes. What you do is you split your risk up. You, with your 1 account, instead of like, I might trade 1 contract here in 1 account and then 1 contract here in 3 other accounts, you can do 5 micros here and then 1 mini here to do a small trade and a big trade. Like take a loss and double down next trade. Yeah. The combination of the micro scaling rule, which is like how quickly you can flip in and out of position. If somebody says you need to be in a position, you can't get in a position every 10 seconds. So you essentially take the loss, wait 10 or 15 seconds, take the second trade. And it's counted technically as 2 trades. And you can argue that counts as 2 trades. And, you know, that's the rule. And if somebody bans you for that, then that'd be very fishy. They must specifically state that you can't do that. There's nothing against the rules for you bending the rules as much as you can and circumventing rules, because it's a game. You can do whatever you can as long as you're not breaking rules. You're totally fine. This is a clever use of the rules they give you. So my thought is, you know, as an engineer, I always read everything they give me and try to figure out ways to make it work in my advantage. And so a combination of the DCA is a combination of the microscaling rule and basically you can use the microscaling rule to your advantage. And the fact that you're not in a position when you add where you wanted the DCA at, it's not considered a second trade, or not considered DCA, it's considered a second trade. Just being clever, right? But I promise you something, most of these firms, if you do it once or twice, or if you add to a second position as part of your strategy, you add to a losing position, a lot of them don't really police it. And if they do, then, you know, you obviously can find firms that don't police it. I tell you for a fact, I've never had Tradeify not approve a payout, and almost all my accounts I add well read, like every single trade for the most part, has a DCA in it. Never gotten flagged for it. But I'm not martingaling the count either. I usually have a very tight risk. I'll usually add, and then I'll add maybe 10 points lower. I'm never like adding and adding and adding and adding and adding like this. I might only add like a second time. And it's with control, and it's consistently part of my approach. And they probably see that and they don't police it because it's not considered a martingale. I take 2 setups all the time and I play both of them. Like today was an example of that. Long again, didn't work out. Long, add to the long, and then it worked out, you know? FundedNext is 1 payment, no sub. With FundedNext, you can buy 300K worth of accounts. So right now, the best value is the one in the middle of 50K. So you can do 6 of those. As long as it adds up to 300K. And again, I'm gonna get back to focusing on the market. I know you guys are probably not wanting to hear like a 3-hour long prop firm conversation, but when you look at the price, you do maximum loss limit, which is your total drawdown. You do total drawdown divided by the price, gives you the value of the account as far as drawdown to price ratio. And the way that they're scaling, this is the best value right now. This gives you a little bit over 10 on that ratio. And a rule of thumb, drawdown to price ratio, anything 9 or above is considered top of the line. This is 10. This is almost 10, and this is 6. The reason this is so low is because when the DLL is active, they give you a bigger, fatter DLL so you can scale this better. When the DLL is active, this is actually the better account, even though the cost to drawdown ratio is very low. The actual additional fat allows you to scale the account better, and I think it's actually worth it. But when the sale is there with no DLL, then that's not even a factor. This account is not what you want to do. You want to do, this one is the best, and this one's the second best. So you can do 12 of these or 6 of these. And honestly, you want to know my impression of what is better. Anything that gives you the more accounts, because you're going to babysit them forever. You may just trade one of them. Seriously, and if it busts, you got a couple more sitting by. A lot of people are grabbing 12 25Ks or 650Ks. This is the one that's most popular amongst like our guys, because everybody here, they're always like want me to make sure I tell them the best deal when something's great, and I literally plug it so hard because I want everybody to hear about it. But when this deal goes away at noon today, which is like in 2 hours, there'll be some other cool deal out there, and I'll always be talking about the cool deals. So the conversation never gets old. Well, I mean, when you guys are shopping for prop accounts, one of the things that's really hard to do is like, how do you compare the two of them? Like, which one's better than the next? And it really is hard to understand that unless you really just spend your life chewing on those numbers. You know, it's part of my job now to look at those numbers and tell you guys. MFF has a payout window of 15 days though, RX. Right? So MFF has a payout window every 15 days. And FundedNext is every 5. And I think there's a cap too, because at some point MFF will move you to live. You can't take like infinite payouts from I forgot what the number is, but you can't take infinite payouts from the expert. But yeah, it's kind of crazy to say which one's better or worse, because MFF, My Funded Futures, and Top Step, those 3 are like the gold standard of end of the day accounts. They're so far ahead of everyone else, you can't even compare. So you're kind of like comparing something that's like slightly better or worse than the other. They're all 3 of them are so good that it's hard to like, when you're saying one is better or worse, it's kind of like saying, you know, what's better, a Fuji or Macintosh Apple or something. Well, maybe Fuji's are a lot better, but like, it's like they're both extremely good and one of them might be like slightly better. So there's not like a when we say one is better, it's not like it's leagues better. You know, they're also good. So 25K on expert, right? Okay, Tyler said, yeah, it's 25K. And 15-day payout window. Well, it's still not bad. I mean, that's literally amazing, right? But 15 calendar days. Yeah, so it's a payout window, not payout schedule. You want me to teach My Funded Futures how to do giveaways? I've already been talking to them about it, actually. I told them to get the spinny wheel, which, speaking of spinny wheel, it's time for spinny wheel. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today's spinny wheel time. We'll be doing 4 ETF accounts today, speaking of ETF. You guys know ETF Friday. I love the ETF static account. It's by far one of my favorite accounts out there. So I have 4 favorite accounts. Prop firm. Here's what they are. Okay. No particular order. Top Step pretty much is always S tier for obvious reasons. My Funded Futures expert account, top tier. Actually, I have 5. FundedNext, 50K account, top tier, 50K end of the day. Tradeify, straight to funded, best in class, straight to funded. Elite Trader Fundings, static. Now, ETF is releasing. Let me tell you something really cool. This is what happens for you supporting our community. You guys are incredible with your feedback. Let me tell you how big we're getting, and you might not even know how. When I say we, I mean you guys. You guys and me together are big. We're a community. We're a force. they listen to us. They really do. These firms out there love getting feedback, and they love listening to the things that we say, like suggestions, ideas. And there is a, let me show you guys. They listen to your suggestions about their direct-to-funded program. So ETF just came out the direct-to-funded program, and let me tell you something great. I'll make a quick little teaser here. Everyone be so proud of yourself, because I took all of our suggestions and talked to them about it. And they wanted to thank us personally for working with their team, sitting down with them to consult on some ideas that you guys had as a community. They're about ready to rock and roll with our suggestions. Direct-to-funded version 2 coming out. And they thanked me, which means they thanked you guys. So ETF is now revamping their direct-to-funded program to make it even better. It's very competitive, and it's right up there with the Tradeify one as well. So they're trying to make a big splash with their direct-to-funded. I'm really excited about. But yeah, so they listened to our suggestions, which we always approach trader funding programs. You know, we understand that we're trying to win, but we also understand we're not being like babies about it, like give us all the free stuff and the free rules. We're very understanding of the competition and what the market's like and what the risk model's like. And we made some very, very, very good suggestions to them that we think how we can make their account more competitive and more advantageous to you as a trader at the same time. We had some really good ideas for them. And I, begged them for a meeting. I was like, let's have a meeting. They listened to us, they heard us, and they're going to change their direct-to-funded model. Thanks to you guys. So y'all keep feeding me the suggestions. I mean, we want to be a very prominent force in the prop space. So FundedNext, Truett, no stellar account. You must click futures at the top. Click the future slider, and it's the futures plan. So don't buy the CFD plan. I'm gonna take a picture of this and send it to the guys over it. I'm gonna take a little screen picture here. Okay, this is for them. I'm just gonna remind them one more time. Put the slider. This will lower the burden on your customer service by people picking the wrong account significantly. Right? Because I feel like the customer service team gets overwhelmed and burdened by people choosing the wrong account on accident. So I told them to take the futures choice and CFD choice and literally put it between these two. That would make more sense, right? I love that, like, I know my engineering brain still always want to help people and fix things and work on things. But I love that these firms out there are really supportive of us, and they kind of listen to us as consultants, and I think it's really neat. You guys have such great suggestions for the industry, and I love taking them up the ladder as much as I can. So I listen to y'all. They listen to y'all. you should be proud of yourselves because we're actually helping change the prop firm industry space for the better, which I do love. Speaking of prop firm industry space for the better, are you guys ready? Because I'm giving away 4 funded accounts for Friday with ETF. 4 funded accounts. Everyone, funded in chat. Say funded in chat. Funded in chat. You get the rewards staying around here today. Funded. 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 You're right. They're so happy with this here we go. This ETF. Everyone type it. ETF, ETF, ETF. Okay. Let's get ready to roll. Let's analyze while we're chilling. Just talk really quick. Right now, resilience is less than 0 and markets at the top of the box. I'm going to wait for a second liquidity pocket trade all day. I'm not going to take any chase from here. I'm going to let it hit the pocket and long one more time. How cool is that for funded accounts? We literally get the most giveaways here ever, 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 ever. We get the best. I love it. I love it. But I'm super stoked that the folks over there have listened to our suggestions and they're going to really, really, really make, because it's already competitive enough when it comes to, you know, there's only a couple of firms that really have stellar straight to funded programs. And they're pushing really hard to make that their focus. Oh, you guys are awesome. All right, all right, all right. I love it. Oh yeah, I got to do my Funded Futures TV in a little bit, in about an hour. All right, kind of waiting. I might get a second entry coming up here. QQQ lower bull zone, SPY, so we'll check this. One more trade on this guy here. Let's look at this monthly maps on SPY today. Oh, oops. So Nasdaq's the play. So my monthly maps, pretty good with a little volatility. Not too bad. I might get my trade on Nasdaq. Let me get prepped and ready to do that while we're waiting. All right, we'll do giveaway in 5 minutes, guys. A little late on it here. This is the target down in the same spot. How's resilience? Still kind of blah. Gonna dip a little lower. Hit the target, baby. Pretty close. I'll try to take a trade on that. I know it's a... Oh, oops, I didn't mean to 2-2. Whatever. Whatever. Boo, 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 boo. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. Whatever. 2 it is. Okay, resilience less than 0. Probably back up the same box, half gap. Same thought, same thought. Trading back inside the range. Resilience at this area is actually worse. So it's going to be a harder probability breaking half gap, but I'll take it. That's free money. Just scalping back up to range from... That was a 20-point scalp I'm looking for. 340 to 360. That's it. Just the scalp. A little higher on that. Oh, it did hit 360. What the heck? I didn't even see that. Well, oops. Well, let me hang on for a little bit harder. I kind of wanted it to hit... I meant to do 1 and 1 more. I was trying to build a position here. I guess 2 was selected. I didn't enter on the DOM. I entered in the main window. All right. Let's see if I can turn these accounts even more green than now. I'm working on these 2 right now. I'm going to take this trade just in these 2. And that's what I'm working on right now. This is a liquidity pocket trade one more time. I really want it to be long closer to like here though. I got in a little early on that. About 20 points right here, 320. That is really the target. All right, you guys, ready to spin the wheel here? Resilience is slightly worse, so we're probably not going to break range. Alrighty, everybody. You ready to spin this wheel? Y'all ready to go? I'm ready. Are you ready? We'll do like 1 giveaway, and then we'll wait, and we'll do 1 giveaway, and we'll wait, and we'll do 1 giveaway, and we'll wait. We'll do every 5 minutes, 1 giveaway. Sound good to you? Because it sounds good to me. Giveaway number 1.
All you need and all you own. Rocket scooter. Rocket scooter's the best. Rocket scooter.
Funded account with Elite Trader Funding. We're giving away 4. We give away 100 accounts every month on this stream. 4. There's my low entry. Anas Dokali, you're the winner. Type in chat. Anything in chat? You got 1 minute to type something in chat. You are today's winner. Now we have 3 more to give away. Good job, good job. Okay, we'll do 1 more in 5 minutes and 1 more in 5 minutes. Congratulations, you're now funded trader. Woo! Stay here though, because we'll keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it until we're out. I want you to bring me 2 absolute martinis, and then 7 minutes later, bring me 2 more. And then 5 minutes later, bring me 2 more until one of us passes the fuck out. How can you do your job drinking like that? You kidding, my friend? How else you gonna do this job? Cocaine and hookahs, my friend. Classic line. All right. I did get on that trade early, but this is going to be 320 around the edge here. All right, we'll do 1 more in 5 minutes and 1 more in 5 minutes and 1 more till all of us pass the fuck out. There's why I want to be long on liquidity pocket. I grabbed the place at the wrong freaking time. All right, there it is. That's the one. That's the one I wanted to do. I'm gonna add this. Oh, I want to do 4. God dang it! Why do I keep doing that? Oops, I should only done 3, but whatever. Whatevs. Why does that thing keep still set to 2 there? All right, 320, 360. That's the actual trade I wanted. I know I got in there early on that. Liquidity pocket round 2 every single time. DD ratio greater than half. Trade from here to here. A little risky on this one, but I'm willing to take it. Let's see if we get a little bounce from here to here. If I get the second Hark break at bear zone top, same shit breakout, I'm gonna be really sad. But this is the one place it should hold. Hopefully so. Let's turn this to count positive. And I don't like that I grabbed 4, but let me trim it. I would rather have 3 here, but okay, in 5 minutes, we'll do 1 more giveaway, another funded account. 320 to 360 liquidity pocket trade every single time. Let me trim to something a little more reasonable. 3 is better. Under 309? Yeah, I wouldn't under 309. 320, 360, that's it. Liquidity pocket is set. We have hedge pressure balance right here, which is set. I will be doing, everybody, don't forget to hit like and chat. Hit the like button. Don't forget to sub to the channel. We give away over 100 accounts every single month here on the stream. We do more and more and more every single month. I'm also going to be live on My Funded Futures TV in about 1 hour. So you guys will join us over there. And right after that, we'll be right back to stream here in the afternoon. Let's see if we got to turn these accounts positive today. All my accounts still fighting to go positive. My 4 FundedNext accounts, 1 of them hit max loss limit. The other 3 are doing fine. My Tradeifys, these 2 are the only ones I'm still working on. These 2 are pretty good as far as profit for today. I'm not too worried about that. Liquidity pocket every single time, baby. Every single time, every single time. Let her rip. Rip roar, let's go. Argus, spin the wheel 1 more time. You guys ready? Type ETF in chat, guys. We got 3 more funded accounts to give away. Let's roll it, baby. Let's roll it. Come on, hit that 360. LP top. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ooh, baby. Ha! Ha! Ooh, let's roll it, baby. Let's roll it. Let's roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. Back up to top. Take the pocket trade. ABCD. 1 up to 60. One more tap. One more tap. Let's go. 52. Let's roll it to 60. I wrote it on the screen. Take a little profit there. Hold a runner on 1. Let her rip. Sorry, guys. In the middle of a trade here. Go to 60, baby. Let's go. Have the runner 1. Let's go all the way to the top. Let's roll it, roll it, roll it. Hit 60. Let's go. LP trade every single time. Remember I told you guys this morning we're going to wait for the liquidity pocket, and I said I'm going to wait and take it. Let's take it. How close are we? I'm going to get the other 10 points on one contract. Do I even care about 10 points on one contract? It's only another 200 bucks. Hit it at 600. Next green candle I close. Come on. One more green. Let's go. 60. Actually, hold on. 40 from the bottom. That'd be 50. Oh, that'd be 58. Okay. Actually, let me take the profit. Hold on. I'm robbing myself of 10 points, but we're going to do the giveaway. I can't focus. Ooh, yeah, I don't want to be greedy. Whatever. New update. Hold up. All right. I managed to get my accounts closer to green. That's a little bit better here. All right, let's do the giveaway, guys. Sorry about that. Little delayed there. I was in the middle of closing out a trade. 3 more funded accounts to give away. I managed to take 2 of my accounts to get them closer to 0. And what happened was I longed in the wrong account on accident, but I'm okay with that because that's where we were. I thought I was grabbing 2 contracts in one account. This is the problem when you have 5 DOMs you're balancing. I didn't see the account numbers. I'm actually longing from the main window just by right-clicking and entering the position. And I was like, this is the one I wanted to do. And I accidentally added to this one twice with 4. I wanted to open a fresh one here with 2. And I basically went and grabbed account there, and there. So these are both better. This one made about 1,000. This one made about 1,000. And I don't know, 800, 900. This one made about 1,000. So we good. Getting ever so closer. There's 60. There's the tap. I could have held for that, but that's the trade. 20 to 60. Drew it on the screen. Let's go, baby. Roll it, roll it. All right. How many people in chat every single time type it? If you made a trade every single time. EST, EST every single time. EST, EST every single time. Toss me some rockets, you guys. One more ETF. Let's go. Let's go. Number 2. Number 2.
Everything rocket scooter. All you need and all you own. The hedge pressure resilience. Support in the bull zone. Everything rocket scooter. All you need and all you own. Rocket scooter. Rocket scooter's the best. Rocket scooter. Rocket scooter's the best.
Mike Houston.
Rocket scooter, rocket scooter, rocket scooter.
My bro.
Rocket scooter. Best system in the world. Rocket scooter.
Man, dude, I'm crushing it today. And my traded by my FundedNext accounts. Mike, let's go, baby. What's good? There you go. All right, we got 2 more to give away. Funded accounts, guys, with ETF. They have revamped their funded program, and they're about to revamp it again. Direct to funded trading accounts.
Scooter's the best.
No eval, no nonsense, straight to funded. Congrats, Mike. We got 2 more to give away. Don't go anywhere. Every 5 minutes, we're going to do 2 more. So isn't that free monies today? How they're revamping it? I'll let them make the announcement. I met with the team and I gave them a whole lot of our feedback from this community, and they listened. We're about to come out with brand new parameters for the direct to fund and make it even better. They thanked me on Twitter last night for our suggestions. The Rock Scooter team, by far, making the biggest splashes out there in the prop world. You guys are really freaking smart. They love listening to y'all. Congrats, Mike. Winner number 2. All right. 5 more minutes, we'll do one, and 5 more minutes, we'll do another. Don't forget to sub to the channel, you guys. Mike's winning a lot lately. Not on this one, though. Yeah, we've had a Mike winning like every other day, but not Mike W3689. This is not, maybe next time, Mike. Somebody asked, is this real money? Of course this is real money. This is real fake money. Very real. This is 100 fake dollars of Benjamin Franklin, United States of America copy money. It even has doesn't have a Fed serial number on it, does it? Nope, no serial number. I was gonna be like, I wonder what serial numbers they put on the fake dollar bills to see which Federal Reserve Bank it's issued from, or whatever. It tells you which the code tells you, or which wherever it's minted from is like in that serial number. I don't even know. Congrats, man. Okay, 2 more. All right. Great trade. All right, everybody in chat, no more typing ETF yet. You know, we'll enter in a second, a couple more minutes. Question. Who here liquidity pocket every single time trade today? When I was talking and I said, you know what? The universe is going to hand us one more trade on a silver platter today. How many people? Rock it in chat. If you know that play, even if I took it or didn't, you know that play, you took that play. Rockets, EST, every single time. This trade is 90% probable. We always talk about this, one of our favorite ones. The statistics on this play are fantastic. Hold on, let me get this one really quick. Where is that? Oh, let me pull it up. It's from Discord. Those of you from giveaways, I'll get all your accounts to you today, including the folks from yesterday I wasn't able to follow up with. Just a day behind on that, but I get everybody today after the stream, and this afternoon I'll make sure you guys all have your accounts ready to go. This is directly from our Discord. Let me show you guys the stats on this trade. This is such a beautiful setup. It's my absolute favorite. We call this Matt's favorite trade. Liquidity pocket EST every single time setups. They're really, really, really good. And let me show you guys the pivots really quick, and then we're going to do 2 more direct to funding giveaways, and every 5 minutes we'll do 1 more. And those of you that are new to the stream, welcome to the stream. You guys know Rocket Scooter here. We are one of the premier gamma exposure trading platforms. I have affiliate codes across the board with all the major platforms. I get the best deals. I even help consult a bunch of them, help them make their way in the space. I'm helping ETF right now. You guys all did liquidity pocket trades. I love that. Good deal. All right. DD ratio greater than half. Bear zone to bull zone happens 90% of the time under ideal conditions. Ideal conditions, perfect there. As we learned yesterday in the boot camp, all your lights are green. Irrational signals, nope. DD ratio greater than half, yes. %. Under non-ideal conditions, this is like 74%, and this is like 68%, I think. Under ideal conditions, this is 80, and this is 90. 90% chance of balance or closing on the same side. And this is the 90% we had there. Perfect. Right. It's one of our favorite setups. And what it is, a liquidity pocket is a liquid market. Liquid market between a bull and bear zone. This leg happens most of the time. That was this leg here. It's just a scalp from A to B. In, we're out. We guys know that setup market. Liquid markets don't crash easily. As we fell into the top of a bear zone, I longed right back to the bull zone and got out of the way with no risk on the table. Looks like there's some kind of selling pressure here. And the universe is throwing me a liquidity pocket a 3rd time. Wonder what's going on. Let me double check there's no crazy news or something, but let's hit that bottom band one more time with no fear. I might take it one more time. Oh, this is awesome. Let me get one more of these. Second time. Okay. One more. I mean, why the hell not? Why the hell not? Jeez, you get a third one of these? What the fuck's going on here? I don't see any news. That's some unusual selling pressure on the exhaustion candle. Try one more time. What the hell's going on here? I don't fucking know. I got no clue, baby. No clue, no clue. Anything in the news? Anything going on with Trump? Anything on Truth Social? Let me load up really quick. You being crazy, Donald? Donald Trump. What you got? Nothing, nothing, nothing. He didn't post nothing and say nothing? No, nothing. Here's what's going on. I'll take a stab at liquidity pocket every time, whatever. One contract, nothing big. It's a big exhaustion candle. I wonder what's reversing there. Let's double check the stocks really quick. Come on, man. So we have some selling pressure in Nvidia. I'm talking about China. Japan, we confirmed progress with the U.S. in trade discussions. Okay. Japan confirms progress with the U.S. in trade discussions. We agreed to accelerate trade discussions and host talks again before the G7 summit. Japan, Japan, Japan. Okay. Cool. Liquidity pocket one more time. Let's rip it. EST, EST, every single time. Let's trade. EST, EST, every single time. Let's trade. LP one more time. QQQ, top of bear zone, bottom bull zone. I add at the bottom that second dip there. See if I can get it one more time. At least just to retrace half. That'd be nice for a scalp. LP one more time. Hopefully we don't crash on QQQ. Margin buffer limit pivot yellow line. Cool there. And while we're waiting for this trade to take off, let's go ahead and run the third ETF giveaway one more time. No song, no dance, just spinning the wheel. Let's go. I don't see any bad news yet, but it's really tight because if we lose yellow line, the market's going to crash. I'm okay with getting out of the way on that. Oh, sorry. Oh, I got who's the winner? Brady McCarville, you're the winner again. ETF number 3. Type something in chat, buddy. Now the winners, you need to message me in Discord. Show me that you're you from YouTube. Take a picture of your YouTube account from your point of view and send that screenshot to me. I will toss your account to you immediately. Japan's government. US and Japan have deepened the understanding of each other's positions, made progress towards a trade deal. I don't know why we're selling off on that. I'm curious to see that, but LP, let's hold it. Let's make sure we're not crashing through that. Good job, Brady. Okay, we'll give away one more account, just a little bit. You're winner number 3. Let's go LP one more time, every single time. Let me see if I can get that again. Anytime the market's moving around or just, jolting around this like trade war stuff, I'm looking for like bad news. I don't know why that would be received as bad news. Double check. Atlanta Fed Now came. Oh, Fed Now came out. That's what it was. Oh, no, that's not Japan. This is Fed Now. All right, hold on. Let's read this. Hang in there. Forecast the Atlanta Fed specified as a ruling estimate of real GDP growth based on available economic data. And that came out right at 10:30. A little bit ago. Maybe that was the catalyst. I don't know. That was a pretty big hit. 3.8. Maybe that's it. Let me double check. That was a big beat on the forecast. No, that's it. Could be Atlanta Fed now. It could be the Japan talk, but everything, there's no bad news lurking. I don't see anything bad. Trump's hope is that China will choose the path of cooperation and common ground. China didn't fulfill obligations made to the U.S. Oh, that's it. My bad. I missed the news here. It's China. Same stuff. Miller was speaking. That's what it is. My bad. China didn't fulfill obligations made to the U.S. Blah, blah, blah. They said the same thing yesterday. Come on. Same shit as earlier today. Let's get that same trade. Trying to bounce at the same spot. Again, same as earlier. If we crash out, we crash out. All right, one more ECF to give away in just a little bit, guys. 5 more minutes. Let's let this trade play out, see if anything good off of it. Don't lose yellow line, baby. Hang in there. 3rd time's a charm. I'm gonna do. How far is this one? How long is this one? Okay, what about this one? Come on, let's get my account screen for the day. Let's roll it. Miller saying anything else? Trump's over the China will choose the path of cooperation and common ground. This is just like not really. Come on. EST. Bulls on, bears on top. Hedge pressure. Let's hold. One more time. Same as earlier. Now, if we lose this, the market dies today. The market's dead today. I'm going to cry. Come on. Don't die today, market. Hang in there. Trying to hang in there. This is the same as earlier. If it's the same flush out trade as earlier, then I'm just gonna close out. Trying to get to stay green today. SPY just trucking along. Come on, market. All that work I put in the other one. Key level there, support, red line. Okay, that's as low as I want to go. If we start losing this, it'll be the same as earlier. I'm going to close out. Hang in there. Don't lose that yellow line, baby. Come on. Hang in there. Strong resistance on the loss side of this, but let's see if we can't... This can't, like, hang up there. Come on, baby. Give me green. Give me some good greens today. Stay the course. Stay that course there. Can we do one more ETF giveaway? Just a tiny little bit. Let's go. Come on. Hold in there, baby. Okay, come on. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Very good, very good, very good. Come on, let's go. Let's roll it. Hang in there. Take the second trade twice. Why the hell not? Back up to 60. Let's go. This overshot 320, but basically the same thing. 320, 360 one more time. I hate that I took drawdown on this. There's no bad bear news to crash this market. Are you kidding me? Give me that dip to buy, baby. Oh, baby. All right, let's go. One more ETF drawing. All right, let's do it. Last one. And spin the wheel here while we're waiting for the trade to take off. Congrats to 3 winners of 4 members. Send me a message in Discord. Everybody here, you must join our Discord. It is in the description below. We do giveaways every single day on this stream. One of the biggest, fastest growing, best live trading streams in the universe. I'm rocking 76% win rate over the last 4 months with these Tradeify accounts. It's incredible how well I've been able to luck my way through this freaking Trump nightmarish market. Alex. Generically, Alex, no last name, no first name, just Alex. Could be like 5 different Alexes here. So type your name in chat, Alex. We'll see which one you are. If you are Alex, say hello. Congrats, Alex. Whoever you may be. Who is the real? See, Alex Co. Oh, so close. So close. Alexander. So close. So close. Just plain old Alex. No last name. Alex that says hello. Hello, hello. Are you the Alex? It has to make sure it recognizes you. It wasn't you, Alex. It was another Alex. Oh, no. But it was a different Alex because, oh, no, it got you. It got you. It's you. It is you. Whoa. Last second buzzer beater. Alex, you're the last winner. Alexandrox, 199. That's you. Congrats, bro. It is you. It was you. It was you all along. That was fun. All right, you guys are all, guess what? All 4 of you guys are now funded traders. That's why you need to come to the stream. We give away so many funded accounts. It's the beginning of June now. I've got so many funded accounts to give away. ETFs on Fridays, Tradeify throughout the week, ton of giveaway accounts. Congrats, you guys. Now you have a funded account. Don't mess it up. Go make some money. I love the direct funded accounts. They're so good. Congrats, you guys. This was really fun. We can do this every single day at the same time. I'm excited to be able to present you guys the best of the best prop firm accounts out there at the best deals, obviously. And of course, use the code ROCKET Scooter everywhere you go. Use code ROCKET for FundedNext. This deal ends in an hour and some change. 40% off with no DLL. And of course, ETF is really revamping their DTF program. So direct to funded is by far my favorite type of trading account in general because I like skipping the eval stage. You got 2 FundedNext accounts on the sale. Nice. Bear zone hold, baby. We're still talking some negative nonsense about China. Same thing earlier. Consumer sentiment improves at the end of the May. Following temporary trade truce with China. Blah, blah. Consumers seeing the outlook of the economy knows no worse than the end of May than in April. Blah, 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 blah. Come on, baby. You need to break that yellow line. It's bad. If we lose this yellow line, this is crash city right here. So again, like just like earlier today, crash. It is bad. Literally crash. If you lose liquidity pocket, market crashes. Bad. Bad news. Okay. Just like this morning, the market can fall very rapidly. We don't like to bet that happens. We like to take the bull side every time. We like to take the bull side every single time, every single time. All right, guys, in about 45 minutes, I will be live on My Funded Futures TV. We'd love for you guys to join us over there. I'm still going to stream here. Then after that, I'll come back one more time and do a little bit of an afternoon stream for y'all. No boot camp today, guys. It's Friday. I want you guys to enjoy your weekend. We'll go ahead and take a break and a breather and come back on Monday with the rest of the boot camp classes, which is at 4 o'clock every day. Hopefully these trades go. 320 to 360 is a really solid pivot. Liquidity pockets are really solid trades. They don't really fall from bull zone to bear zone to keep falling. If they do, the market's crashing. I expect the market to hold here. One more time. Every single time I say that one. Let's run it, baby. Let's go. Ah, there we go. There we go. Ah, gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Let's go. ESE, baby. Every single time I trade, crash bad. That's, I can get more direct than that by putting the words crash bad on the screen, right? Like literally. Is it good? Crash bad. Crash bad. Crash no good. Crash no good. Come on. Liquidity pocket one more time. Let's hold it. Let's roll back up. Let's roll back up to the top. Hopefully no more news on China. Miller was speaking. That was it. Okay, is that enough to crash out the market? Nah. Nah. I'm gonna hang on to this. FundedNext is 3 days to pass. 40% consistency is a 3-day minimum. Hang in there, man. Come on. Crash bad. Below 304. Come on, give me that big FU green candle. Just be FU to that. Miller talking. Miller ain't saying anything crazy. Miller done talking. Let's roll it. We're about to pass one another FundedNext accounts. It's like $300 away. Need to make. We'll hold on that one. Come on, give me some more green. Oh, nice. I just passed my FundedNext is now... all right, cool. My 50K is now funded. My 100K, one of them is now funded. And my other 100K is halfway to funded. Cool, baby. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. All right, so 2 of the no DLL accounts at FundedNext I have passed. They are now going funded. Ooh, baby. Oh, no, market only go up. Yep. Hold up. I gotta pick up the money. It's bad luck. Come on, hang in there. Give me that green EST, baby. Where's IDOC when I need her? I know, right? She's never here. She's never here when I'm just kidding. Come on, trade. Turn green, trade. Let's go. Let's go. The IDOC short was right. It technically was right. She wasn't wrong with that. Come on, bust up. I can take this trade 3 times in a row. I'll be so happy. Once it failed, once it passed, 2 times it passed, 3 times it's working. You know, the 90% is good, right? I love to take that trade every single time. Every single time. Every single time. Every single time. Every single time is great. Every single time is great. I love fucking trading. I love trading. I'm so fucking good at this. I'm not even gonna lie. God. So good at this. I'm so humble as well. Oh, man. Rocket Scooter is the best. Ooh. Rocket Scooter. Ooh, Rocket. I took huge drawdown on this one now, and I hate that I did. No. This one I take drawdown on. What am I talking about? This one's good. This one's good. Scout back up to range. LP time. Back to mid. This area go. 360 again. Hit it one more time. God. I took a lot of drawdown for this one too. But whatever. I'm done fighting it. Let's go, baby. Most humble. You can quantify it. LOL. I know I just want to... I'm about to go to the My Funded Future show in just a little bit too. Hang on this one here. Come on. All the way up. Resilience is not doing worse. Not doing better. Still trying to trade around. Come on. Don't break our hearts today. Let's go. Keep going. I'll show you guys where we are now. Oops. I've closed out all my accounts but this one because they're all at target. Oops, let me make a better picture for y'all. That's a terrible picture. Maybe with this where it like lines up better, easier to see. So 2 of my FundedNext accounts are now funded. Good. Or 3 of them are now funded, which is great. And I'll tell you the history of this one. So here we are now. My Tradeifys, this is the only one I'm working on. The other red one is now green. Perfect. So check. The FundedNext accounts. So this is what I had before. This one is funded. And these 3 are still eval. Oh God, look at this, like going crazy here. Yeah, my drawdown on this wasn't so, my position wasn't really so good on this one. I grabbed the bottom of this candle just because I didn't trust the news, and I took a whole lot of drawdown, and I'm kind of back to neutral. I want to see this pop one more time. So anyways, this was funded. I had another funded one. I took a payout, then I purposely blew it up. I blew up all my accounts on purpose so I can get the no DLL ones that are in this sale right here, because these are my $1 million accounts, hopefully. I can get there one day. And my no DLL accounts I picked up at the beginning of the week. Now, this one is now funded. So this is funded. Let me start over. This is funded. And this one is now funded starting tomorrow. And this one is now funded starting tomorrow. And this one still has about 2,000 to go. So now I got 2 funded, FundedNext, 3 funded, FundedNext accounts. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We're good. This one has a DLL. These are the old accounts. These have no DLL, which is great. And look at me. I'm now funded with 3 of these accounts. Why don't I secure your trades? You get the full reward and full risk. Don't just be happy that you made 200 or 300 bucks. If I don't take the full reward for the full risk I'm taking, I'm cheating myself short. There's a trick to having correct application of your reward to risk ratio. There's no reason for me to not take the full risk to get the full reward. I'd rather lose $1,500 than to just pocket 500. I don't see green, and my boxers get tight because I'm so excited. I made some money. I don't see it like that. I need to take the full risk of this to go up 40 more points total, or else it wasn't worth the risk to take. So I trade from place to place. Yeah. If I don't take the full reward, then I'm actually cheating myself in a trade. I got in here and I took all of this risk to take a little bit of reward. Is not really good trading. My profit target is 60 like I wrote, and the risk is here. I added to the position to get to the full 60. And that's my trade. Yeah. Why is the market so sloppy? I think the market's still digesting a lot of this like tariff, trade war, Trump stuff. It's kind of part of it. But yeah, I wouldn't like, I have no need to lock anything in unless I get to a target. Like these other ones I close out because I finally got to the funded level and I had to close them out. But this is the last account I'm still working on. And I'm building a position inside of here for a bigger run up. Now I did have, like I said, and I'm okay with taking a loss. This account is up $50,000. And so this is the one I'm trying to work to go green. This one's only down 725 now. It's down 1,400 right now. But I need to take the full trade just to be smart about this. And if we lose this yellow line and market crashes out, then I just take the loss. But the bet is that we stay bullish for the day. And hopefully we end up way back up here again. Now, again, what can I do at the same spot is to take a trade one more time and add to it. We're back at the starting point here. Watch this. You ready? Let's add to it. I'm just building a position inside of here. I hate that I got my entry right there. That was actually really tacky on my part. I'd love to get a stronger play here. And if it falls, it falls. And it's okay that I take a loss. This is my top performing Tradeify account. This one is up like 50 grand. So I really have no fear of losing even 2 or 3 grand on this one. I want to make sure I get like a $2,000 run on that one, which is to go right back up to here. And see if I can get something good there. And if this scalp just works all day, I'm going to be super happy. Hold on. I'll be right back. Hang in there, bull zone. I added my position on the dip. Let's hold. Let's hang on to this. Crash bad below 304. ES3 320 to 360. My favorite setup here. You're short actually played out.
Y'all would have made money if y'all listened to me, right?
I'm fighting with one more of my accounts to try to make some money on it. Hope we don't lose this level here today. Come on, hang in there. Victor says, hey. Oh, no. Don't lose these levels. Below 304 bad. Actually, closer to like maybe 280 is going to be where my stop would be if I don't, or at least I'll start trimming down. I'm adding my position here just to make it worthwhile. I only have one account left that I'm fighting with. All my other potential accounts are going to... I got 2 of my FundedNext accounts. Funded now. The million... What I call my $1 million challenge. You hear me outside? Hear what I said? You hear what I said out there?
What you said?
Oh.
What you said? Sorry.
You hear what I said out there?
Give me 1 second. What you said?
How's the cowboy hat match that accent?
I don't.
What you
say? It doesn't matter what my parents wear. They sound the same.
Is that what they sound like?
Yeah. What is it? You want spaghetti and meatball? You asshole. And their version of spaghetti is like ketchup and noodles.
Ketchup and noodles. That sounds like what I eat when I'm drunk. Long's coming in. Let's go. Let's read it. Print, baby.
What is rip and what is drip?
What is rip and what is drip? What are you talking
What
about?
is drip? What is dump and what is pump? What is hump?
What is hump? I'll send you a pamphlet.
I hear you say it all the time.
What are the birds? What are the bees? Drip. I don't know what drip is. Rip is up.
What is down? Hump?
Down. It's down. Crash is down. Pump is up. Moon is up.
Flush.
Flush? Flush is down.
Dip. See? I've heard you say dip.
Dip is down. But dip doesn't mean sell off. Dip means dip. Like
it dips.
Dip usually means I want to buy at the dip. Buy the fucking dip.
It's shooting off. Is that what you said?
No.
No?
It's shooting off.
It's popping off?
She just got off her OnlyFans stream, guys, so she's talking about shooting off and popping off. It takes her a while to, like, you know, decompress and get out of OnlyFans mode, but buy the dip. Loads, yeah. She's still talking about loads at this time.
It's ripping.
It's ripping. Run in circles like pickle to make the market go up. You heard the chat. Did you have a breakfast burrito today? They were really good.
No, because I must get lunch.
What I said out there is like, I'll go with you and maybe buy you that thing.
Really? All of it?
Yeah.
I was gonna go buy it myself.
Okay.
No.
Yes. All right.
No, but if you're gonna go with me.
No, it's great. If you're planning on buying it yourself, that's totally.
No.
You're a strong, hardworking, independent woman.
You just offered. You can't just retract your offer.
You just. I appreciate your hard work, and you know, I really think that it's a strong gesture for you to buy it yourself. I agree with you. I'll buy you a gift. I'm just kidding. So much overlap when it's ripping when it comes to trading and OnlyFans. It really kind of does, you know. OnlyFans lingo and trading lingo kind of overlap each other. Now the trade's freaking green again. Now we're rolling. Now let's rip it. This one needs to go positive today. And again, I tried to build my position lower here. Lower cost basis. And again, 320, 360 EST every time. And somebody said, like, why I didn't like lock in some of my profits. I usually want to get a good position. Oh, she's actually working. I think she's in a Zoom call right now. She heard her name. So now I'm going to trim down. I had 3. I dug back in. Now I'm back to 2 to lower my cost basis closer to here. Now I have the original position I had of 2. I added 1 more. Or I had 2. I added 1 more. I closed back down the 3 that I added. And now I have 2 at a better cost basis at 316, which is very close to the 320 I wanted to be at. This is a trick that I do for cost basis management to make sure I get my cost basis below my entry point. I jumped in slightly early here. Took a lot of heat. Market came to here. I added to the position, closed the position, and now my cost basis is here. Perfect. Now I've got a 1-to-1 setup, and I'm already $400 in the green, and I'm basically breaking even at the start, which is kind of where I would rather be on this trade. Ooh.
The moon?
Did they call your name?
No, I was afraid that.
Oh, your job? Your work stuff?
Yeah. Just making sure.
Do they know now you're a streaming trader?
I know that I'm an interrupting sidekick. Oh, sorry.
Bro, don't you even today.
Oh, watch out, Sam!
Oh, where? Oh, how'd you get it? Come here. Come sit with me. Sit up here. He used to be so good at sitting here when he was a puppy.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's like... Now he's just so big. Hit that 360 one more time, baby. Running it. This account might go green. I'm only $700 in the hole still on it. What do you... I think that these guys are right. They really kind of just want to show their love and support your OnlyFans channel just because they're really supportive. Such a supportive community. They said, just go ahead and drop the link.
That's a secret. You don't even know my name on OnlyFans.
Tickle my pickle. I've seen it. All right, let's actually rip that whole thing. Let's go. Come on. Push it to 60. Let's run it. Run it. Give me that big fuck you green candle. Let's go. Oh, yeah, I got funded futures in 20 minutes, don't I?
Fuck you.
There you go. What is this on my shirt?
You.
Oh, I have a hole in my shirt. I need some more shirts, babe.
Okay. You want me to go to Barbados and get you more?
I'm gonna order them online. Mic up, iDoc. Yeah, we need to mic you up.
Oh, I was like, mic up where?
Oh yeah. Wasn't there yeah, you know, didn't you promise them yesterday you're gonna be wearing a bikini?
No, I didn't promise shit. Who said that?
You said that.
You guys said that. I did not say shit.
You said you were gonna show up in a bikini. I thought I heard it. I'm not hearing things.
Oh, I read.
They remember. Look, listen. Look at these people. They remember. Chat remembers. TD remembers. Simon remembers. Go clip it. Oh, you're clipped. You know how it goes. It's been clipped. Okay, come on. Break highs. Let's push. I want to see 32 to 60. 30 points on 2. It'd be good, right? That's $1,200 from here. I get $1,800 profit on this if I go all the way all the way 60. That'd be kind of nice. Ooh, 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 ooh. No Pants Friday. Did you also promise a No Pants Friday?
No Pants Friday.
I love the dance.
Yeah. I'm just killing time before I drive off. I asked, like, my client, like, what do you want?
Why, Market? It hated your dancing.
Oh, I'm gonna get out of here. Bye.
I'm just kidding.
I feel bad.
Why you feel bad?
Because I made it go red.
That is so funny. Positive res. Yeah, positive res. Things are good. I like it. I don't hate the trade. I love the trade. Yeah, trading is like literally the most boring job in the world.
It really is. You sit there all day just to wait for it to pop off.
That's why any good trader needs a good gaming setup off to the side. You
But
can.
is it safe to assume that countries are
In what way? Like they don't get off their ass and like see grass?
No. Is it safe to assume that all traders have bad ass?
No. No, you know why? Because mental game and physical game all line up. When you're trading, you know, healthy body, healthy mind. You gotta be healthy all across the board. If you're unhealthy, you're not going to trade well up here. If your body's unhealthy too. I'd say most traders are probably mentally and physically in okay shape. My Funded Futures in 15 minutes. Appreciate you guys coming over there and supporting me on the afternoon show there. I'm having a blast. They're loving it. They tell me specifically they love our community. They love you guys coming in, making it like, you know, having fun with them. And really, I definitely appreciate that. And we're going to head over there in about 15 minutes and hang out again my own afternoon segment on My Funded TV. I will be trading a live account with My Funded Futures starting Monday. So I'm going to take that account for a journey, and I'd love for you guys to come check out that journey as I'm doing it. See how far I can take that live account. I can be like the best performance, hopefully. Hopefully I don't ruin it. Yeah, it's kind of hard to do mass giveaways on YouTube. There's like a limit there, but they're exploring alternatives, and I'm kind of giving them some suggestions on how they can do giveaways of like 30, 40, 50 people. But they're giving, I don't know, I can't promise they'll do a giveaway every stream, but the last two, they've done really big giveaways. I love it. Market's still trying to sell, but still holding liquidity pocket. Resilience is now positive, guys. You know the drill. Positive resilience can mean that we end up here for the day. Maybe one more scary flush candle that turns around. Let's go. But I'd like to see us go even higher than 360 now. Yarn on. This is really, really, really nice. Crash below 304 bad. 320 hold is good. One more red flush candle and then flip. Flush and flip. Let's see it. Positive res. I'm not at all scared of this market. Let's go to 400. Flush and flip. Again, right there. There's the flush. You sure there's no more commentary? Are you wearing the hat again? Nothing. Positive resilience is good. So, okay, this market is picking up some steam to the downside. Oops. I got about 280 is where I'm going to contemplate a stop. Positive res is good. That's no good. All right. See, it should have played out. Why didn't it play out? Why is my thing also not working? Here we go. My pencil is stuck on pencil, not pointer. Okay, there we go. All that work did this count positive, and now I'm going to have to take another stop on this. Hang in there, baby. I'm contemplating stopping right here at 280 or below. That should not have fallen that far. Again, same shit as earlier this morning. And I bailed on that trade too. How do I like the FundedNext compared to Take Profit Trader? Well, Take Profit Trader goes to trailing drawdown once you're funded. FundedNext is end of the day drawdown with uncapped payouts, which is awesome. They're both stellar. TPT is really good. FundedNext is really good. They're both really good. I am completely... Oh.
Taking out another man to lunch.
Really? Is he cool?
Yeah, he's old. Like old.
I thought you were going with your friend to the... Yeah.
No, that's tomorrow. You want to guess?
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe.
Fufu and a goosey soup. Tell them.
Fufu and a goosey soup? That sounds fun. I never had fufu. All right, I'm approaching the stop here on this, and the question is, do I want to add to the position? Take a little bit extra risk here. Oh boy, what do I want to do? I think this market's going to crash out. But I am going to take a... actually, technically 60 is my stop. But I only have 2 contracts on it, so... I might want to do the same thing as earlier and bail and get back in if it comes back up. Typically, this holds very often, but the fact that we're losing it a third time, not my favorite. But resilience was positive for a little bit. Let's double check Nvidia before I get out of here. Oh, that would be why. Come on, Nvidia. Don't crash out today. It was nice seeing it attempt to go, but it's like, ugh. I don't know. It was looking good. 1, 2, maybe 3 times. Yeah, this is not looking too hot now. I'm gonna call this probably... We shouldn't be overshooting that much. And this is the second time we've attempted to break these bear zone tops here. Should be okay, but we'll see. We'll see. Again, if I get that candle coming right back here, it should be all right. And that's one reason we haven't been moving a lot, because Nvidia has been selling off. You can see the Nasdaq is just trailing lower. This is really solid support, and there was just that quick little bit of selling right down in bid, but we should be good going forward here. Hopefully so. Let's get in bid back up above this. If we have a big flush crash day today, I got my finger on the button. I'm literally just sitting here on this. Same as earlier. If we don't get above here, then I'm going to get out of the way. I made that scalp multiple times throughout the day today, which is good. And I'm just hitting it with just these 2 accounts. I mean, it's just these 2 contracts. One more time. China talks have stalled. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's my stop. Right at 60. Look at that. Wait, I gotta log in with this. Hold up. Same thing. If I get back above, I'll jump back in on it. Lame. Boo. This is not working. Hold on. Where is this? Second time we've done that same thing. Again, I got pivots off of lower hedge pressure and DD, which I might take as well.
So
Alright, guys, we'll be live in My Funded Futures TV in roughly about 5 minutes. Here, this is the link, everybody. I want you all to come over there. They might be doing giveaways. Every single day they surprise us with either big or small giveaways. So head on over there. I'll be live in about 5 minutes.
Want to sweep those levels again.
Oops.
That's why the 234.75 on the micro could be interesting.
This is a little like blah today. I didn't like this thing breaking twice. That wasn't fun. All right, I'll take a long MHP and bottom DD band, so we know this one right here. Okay, guys, thanks for tuning in. I want everybody right now to run over to My Funded Futures. We should be live there. This is the link. Everybody go there now. Go there now. Go there now. I'll be live in about 5 minutes. Go give some hype and chat like we've been doing. Say hello. Throw some rockets. Give them some love. Thanks for tuning in. I'll fill you guys in later part of the day. And then maybe after the stream, I might come back here to YouTube and we'll be here live a little bit longer. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Y'all are my favorites, and peace out.
Market spinning in chaotic haze. Rocket scooter blast through the maze. Volume prediction shows the way. Leave the doubt and the fray. Liquidity map paints the scene. Hidden nodes like ghosts unseen. Reverse engineer to see the light. Illuminate the darkest night. Rocket scooter has got the key. Pull back curtains, let me see where institutions hide. Doubt can't live where you reside. Trends we ride with heads held high. Resilience makes the weak ones fly. Future volume crystal clear. Rocket scooter leads, no fear. No more guesswork, no more loss. Seeing past the others cross. Institutions will be seen. Predict the flow like a machine. Rocket scooter, you've got the key. Pull back curtains, let me see where institutions hide. Doubt can't live where you reside.